Who wants to be a millionaire? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, let's see what sort of questions we get. There wasn't even an options menu or anything. I think the time is infinite, right? Ooh, we got this good music going here. What common name is given to an area near your elbow? I think it's supposed to be area near your elbow. Giggle nerve or funny bone. Did I say funny bone? Are you confident? Yes. Ooh, it was correct. Look at that. Russian Gazprom has publicized the video where they show cutting off the gas and winter will be big. Believable. The propaganda is starting already. Which name is synonymous with the University of Paris? Sorbet, 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 Sorbonne. Sorbonne or Sorbet? I'm gonna go with Sorbet. And the winter will be big is a song. Okay. Oh, it was Sorbonne. So we only won 200 that time around. Yeah, I'm guessing we will be here for quite a long time. I should have just used hints, I guess. I wonder how you use them in this. Oh yeah, we didn't get anything. That's right. The sorbet is like sherbet and sorbet. They're the icy treat, delicacy or whatever. But I kind of figured it could have been from there as like champagne or whatever. Something like that. Let's go again. Which breed of dog is also a type of man's underwear? Boxer. Borzoi, Boxer, Bloodhound, Beagle. It did not ask us this time if we were confident that was the correct answer or not. What is the first name of former President Bill Clinton's daughter? Celtic, Charlton, Chelsea, Crystal Palace. It is Chelsea. I am confident. Chelsea. Yeah, it's in pounds. This is, I guess they play off the British. I'm not sure if there's an actual Euro one. Like that plays with Euros because then it... Well, I don't know. Which 1990 Kevin Costner film won 7 Oscars? Flies with eagles, walks with buffalo, dances with wolves, swims with fish. Like it's dances with wolves. Never seen that one though. I only know the movie. 300 pounds, 300 quid, 300 squid. What is the name of the French national anthem? Polonais, Dijonais, Lyonnais, Marseillais. Shoot, this one I even don't know. I know Lyon and Marseille are cities. Dijon most likely is a city as well, but it's also mustard. Polonais, I have no idea. I think it's in pounds as that is the most popular of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire regional ones. Yeah, I'm guessing so. Shit. I'm gonna go with Lyonnais. I'm not gonna use a lifeline this early. Wait, I should. I probably should use one. Let's go with call a friend. Let's see how it works here. Lyonnais is what I'm going with as well. I had a friend who lived in Lyon for quite some time. Look at this, how they did this. Thinking. I'm confident it's D. We're going with Lyonnais though. Oh no, it was D. Shoot. We win nothing again. Aren't we the pits? Total prize money is 0. We got nothing. Well, at least this will be good for a learning experience if nothing else, I guess. Which cat created by Lewis Carroll has a broad fixed grin? Cheshire cat, Suffolk cat, Devon cat, Essex cat. Cheshire cat. Man, we suck. Exactly. They won't be giving us no pounds or nothing. Which comedian is famous for his Diddy men? Okay, this is a very 2000s or 90s question. I have no idea. I haven't heard of any of these comedians. So I'm gonna call a friend and hope they give me... Oh wait, what is this? Are you sure? Ah, that's if you want to bank the 200 and take that home. I'm gonna call our ever-knowing friend, because I have no idea. Also, it's UK questions. Yeah, that's that. I might have... I maybe should have gotten a... US ROM and see how different their questions would be. But we're going with C. I have no idea. I have never heard of Ken Dodd. But apparently it was correct, so our ever-knowing friend knew it. And we'll go with that. Which Moroccan city was the title of a 1942 film starring Humphrey Bogart? Rabat, Casablanca, Marrakesh, or Fez? Casablanca. Listen to the applause. That's 300 squid right there. Which sport is controlled by the National Hunt in the UK? Shooting, archery, fishing, steeplechasing. I would say it's archery or shooting, most likely. But I'm gonna take the audience hint on this. Funny how they did these little things. D, steeplechasing. Okay. And they were fairly confident that it's steeplechasing. So that's what I'm gonna have to go with. Steeplechasing. I have no idea what steeplechasing is. But that's what we're going with. And we got our 500 squid. Way to go. Who played Dolores Von Cartier in the Sister Act films? Whoopi Goldberg, Bette Midler, Kim Basinger, and Goldie Hawn. I think Whoopi is in the movie, but I wonder if Bette Midler was there as well. I'm going with Whoopi because I know she's in the Sister Act films. And this is my final answer. That was right. It is riding horses at least. Yeah. I have no idea what steeplechasing is though. It's not polo on horses most likely. I don't know what it is. Okay, it's 15 questions you need to get correct to win 1 million. We got to the first checkpoint, which pretty much means nothing here, to be honest. What goes before setter, terrier, and wolfhound to make 3 breeds of dog? Dog breed. I know Irish setter is something. So I'm gonna go with Irish. It was correct. Fuck, it can be any of them. Yeah, like I only heard of Irish setter, so that is what I went with because of that. Okay, things start getting more difficult right now. We are at question 6 for 2,000 squid. Like said, these aren't exactly questions we will know the answer to straight away. We also, of course, have Google right here that we could use for help, but let's try to do it with our own power right now. Best go with your gut feeling there, I guess so. What was Princess Margaret's second name? I have no idea, so we're gonna have to use 50-50. Hyacinth, Buttercup, Daisy, Rose. I'm guessing it's Rose or Hyacinth, most likely. And in that case, it's Rose. You got it true. Who the hell is Princess Margaret? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. We made it to 2,000 squid and we have no lifelines left. So the rest of it is guesswork. Let's hope we get lucky. This is kind of fun though. Learn new stuff, if I remember any of this. What is the surname of the family in Louisa May Alcott's Little Women? I have no idea. I never read the books. I do know that Florence Pugh acts in the remake. But I have no idea. I'm going to go with May, though. I kind of recall it might have been May, so... She's the Countess of Snowdon. Yeah, exactly. Stuff you should know, right? I'm going to go with May for this one. May sounds like a surname. Well, yeah. I mean, all of them pretty much sound like surnames at the same time, but I'm gonna go with May. Let's see if we get 8,000. And it is March. We lose. Back to the beginning we go, I guess. You learn as you go. Total prize money, 1,000 squid. Woohoo! Do we get the credits? Did we win? Just shows you that you get the prize money, then you go back to the beginning. Who would live in a monastery? Student, king, monk, soldier. A monk, I think. Great. Own it. Sean Connery played a submarine commander in The Hunt for what? Green April, Orange May, Red October, Yellow July. Red October. Are you happy with that? I don't know. It is my choice though. Yeah, I'm guessing we will have a little bit of a difficult time if it's like UK specific questions. I might actually go and look for another version of the game. I'm not sure if the American ones are going to be any easier, of course, but they might be. Who knows? Which of the following names relates to a jug used for drinking beer? Dave, Steve, Mike, Toby. Oh, I have no idea. Hey, Brett goes, there is no American version. Ah, okay, so it's UK only. Only British and Europe. Oh, really? Did I have more than one? This is supposed to be the Europe version. I think the European version is different anyway. This is apparently the Europe ROM at least, so. I don't know if there are British and Europe versions. Hard to say. Of course, if you look at cards, they might have the Euro and UKV ones. Maybe they aren't different. Yeah, hard to say. But I have no idea. Which of the following names relates to a jug used for drinking beer? Steve. I'd go for Steve because of Steve Austin. And Steve Weiser. And we're only at 300. So I'm going with Steve. Toby. Toby Jug. Alright. You live and you learn, I guess. I had no idea. Toby. Never heard of that. Yeah, you really learn new stuff. Hey, Koala. You really learn new stuff playing this shit. Let's try again. What is the second book of the Old Testament? Runaway, Exodus, Beat It, or Get Out of Here? I'll give you a nice little note. Koala's gonna love this. We were walking in the forest with Koala, and she is a what is it? Entomologist that studies bugs. She was asking me about Ixodus, which is the Latin name for ticks. I've told this many times and she knows this. She already knew what I was talking about. She was talking to Ixodus, which is Latin for ticks, and I had no idea of this. And she kept saying Ixodus, Ixodus, and I thought she was talking about Exodus, which is the second book of the Old Testament. She was talking about Ixodus, which was ticks, and I'm not sure if she had a laugh about this, but me being her dumbass husband, I had a laugh about it at least. But yeah, none of the others are even in the Bible. Yeah, pretty much. I guess they put the easy ones in the front here. Which of the following is a network of freshwater lakes in East Anglia? The Wides, the Broads, the Shorts, the Deeps. What the hell is the East Anglia? This is a 200-pound question. Yeah. I have no idea what East Anglia is. I'm gonna take a 50-50 here. And I'm gonna go with England. Okay. Eastern Anglia is Eastern England. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Broads. As in the ladies in English. Okay. We have the lady rivers. The Broads. And the Broads and the Wides pretty much the same thing though. What is the name of the administrative center of the Russian government? Kremlin, Hoblin, Kremlin, or Goblin? Is the Kremlin. Goblin. Goblin. I think it's gremlin. There is a gremlin in there. Yeah, there was one. Exactly. And right now there's one as well. On a AA roadmap, which symbol represents a motor racing circuit? Oh. Checkered flag, Murray Walker. What the hell is a Murray Walker? Skid marks, a racing car. I'm gonna go with a checkered flag. Ooh. What the hell is a Murray Walker? Or is it a person? That spelling is so cursed. Who has not presented BBC Two's Top Gear? Jason Barlow, John Prescott, Tiff Needle, or Adrian Simpson? What the hell? I only know the current guys on Top Gear. I have no idea of these. I'm gonna have to call my friend here. Hope he gives me the correct answer. James May, Richard Hammond, and Jeremy Clarkson. Those are the new ones I know, at least. I'm confident it is B, John Prescott. Well, what do you know? It was John Prescott. Yeah, we might be here for a while. Current guys on Top Gear, the 3 classics have not been there in years now. Oh yeah, they have the new show or something. Who does it nowadays? Wasn't like Joey Tribbiani doing it at some point? Matt LeBlanc? Which of these is not used to describe a musical note? Flat, sharp, natural, or unnatural? I know flat and sharp are there, but natural and unnatural, I would go for unnatural, but Bread Ghost, as you know this one, can you please give it to me? I just want to get it right. If you're playing with me, don't use Google for any of the answers, but you can guess. And I will use your help, definitely. Confirm and unnatural. I believe you, seeing as you are a musical student and a pro at it, so we are going with unnatural. New Top Gear is like 8 different people. Ah, okay. I had no idea. I haven't watched the show in years, to be honest. I was never a big fan. That is your Ask the Audience. Yeah, looks like I have quite a few of those. So, now we should get rid of the Ask Your Audience right there. Pro musical student. Which of these is a large flightless bird from South Africa? Greer, Mia, Leah, or Rhea? Or like my wife says, Rihia. It's not Leah, it's Leia, I think, but I have no idea of these either. I'm gonna have the actual GBA crowd check this for me. They have to have in their mind that it's D, and it's definitely not C. So, Rihia, like my wife says. Rhea, D, we'll go with that. It is Rihia. So we made it. No, wait, it's the 5,000 question right now, isn't it? Oh, wait, we got that far already. What the hell? So the 5th one is 1,000, okay? Fine. Which rock and roll star married his 13-year-old cousin in '57? Buddy Holly, Jerry Lee Lewis, Bill Haley, or Elvis Presley? I can confirm that it is Jerry Lee Lewis because I've been listening to these stories by 2 Finnish rock stars for about a few years already, and they told me about this story. It is actually Jerry Lee Lewis. Nope. Ay, what the fuck? You thought it was Elvis, your favorite? In which South American country is Dutch an official language? Guyana, Suriname, Peru, or Chile? I know they use Dutch or Afrikaans a lot in South Africa. I mean, not South Africa, but Africa altogether, or something, I think. But this one, I don't actually know. Guyana, Suriname, Peru, or Chile? I think my guess would be A, Guyana. I don't think Peruvians or Chileans speak Dutch. But that being said, Swedish is also a official language in Finland, but hardly anyone speaks it, at least not fluently. C and D is Spanish. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Peru and Chile. Suriname and Guyana. I think I'm gonna go with A, Guyana. This is the 16,000 quid or squid or buckaroony question. I'm going with A. I thought Guyana was French. French Guyana. That is a good point. That is a good point. Suriname. Let's see. Ooh, thank you for that one, Bread Ghost. I should have remembered French Guiana, definitely. Is that how you pronounce it anyway? Guyana? Or is it Guyana? I think it's Guyana, like French. If it's French Guiana, then it's Guyana, right? E. Who is the central character in the children's books by Barbara Eufen Todd? Worst Witch, Dr. Dolittle, Mary Poppins, or Wurzel Gummidge? If out of all of these, I only know Dr. Dolittle and Mary Poppins. If I had to say, I would go for Mary Poppins, but that might come and bite me in the ass. If anyone knows without checking Google, fairly certain it's not Mary Poppins. Because I kind of can't remember who wrote Mary Poppins. I have no idea. But you're fairly certain that it's not Mary Poppins. Worst Witch, Dr. Dolittle. I only know Dr. Dolittle from the Eddie Murphy movie. Wurzel Gummidge, I have no idea. Worst Witch, I have no idea. But, I vaguely remember the name from the Disney movie, and I don't think it sounded like that. Yeah. I can't say who it is either, but I have no clues left anymore. I don't know why there's the win button. You can just bank it, but it doesn't show it anywhere or anything. I think it's D. Just exception. I'm gonna go... You always have to believe your wife, right? Ain't that the thing? So I'm gonna go with D instead of my gut sense. Gut feeling. Wurzel Gummidge. Oh my god. Now I have to buy the wife a diamond ring or something, right? The Illuminati wife. Thank you for that, Koala. That was a 16,000 squid question. We are at the second checkpoint, so there's 6 questions left. If we get this one right, we will win 32,000 in British money. Which of the following is a concubine in the harem of a sultan? An odalisque, an obelisk, a basilisk, or a tamarisk? Just buy for me GTX 3090 Ti. Exactly. Mary Poppins was by P.L. Travers. Okay, I definitely wouldn't have not known that one either. Which of the following is a concubine in the harem of a sultan? Odalisque, obelisk, basilisk, or tamarisk? An obelisk is one of the stone monuments, right? I think. A basilisk is a lizard. So it's most likely odalisque or tamarisk. Call him Mimimi, how many carats do you want on your diamond ring? Do diamond rings have carats? Isn't it about gold? Or maybe diamonds also have carats. I'm guessing it's tamarisk based on Tamara, the name. I have no idea. But I'm guessing it ain't basilisk or obelisk. This time I'm gonna go with my gut feeling and go with Tamarisk. 64,000 down the drain or not? It is Odalisk. We got far. We tried so hard. We got so far. But in the end, we only got 30,000. No, 10,000. 32,000. Alright, but we got far already. This is kind of fun, to be honest. So now we know that it's Odalisk. Odalisk is a concubine in the harem of the Sultan. Here we go from the beginning. Which of the following would you find working in a casino? A croupier, usherette, fireman, air stewardess. I think it's a croupier. I love trivia games, but I'm awful at the MLUL. What is MLUL? Or is that supposed to be a... what am I looking for here? Emoji that I don't see? Ah, them. Ah, yeah. Now I understood. Stupid me. Which of the following is a hand in poker? Royal Ison, Royal Warrant, Royal Blue, or a Royal Flush? $200 squid. Educationally, the 3 R's stand for reading, writing, and what? Archery, ambition, algebra, or arithmetic? It's arithmetic. 300 squid. The NUJ is the National Union of what? Judges, journalists, jam makers, or jugglers? Based on, I'm gonna have solidarity to one of the GBA challengers and go with a judges. Oh! It is journalists. Back to the beginning we go. This should be like a... This, to me, feels like a final boss of a rare game. Banjo-Kazooies tend to have, like, the final questionnaires in the end. By which part of his body was Achilles held when he was dipped in the river Styx? His heel. Who was the sporting partner of Jane Torville? Roy Keane, it was definitely not him. No, wait, sporting partner. As in marriage, I guess, in that case. Mr. Bean? Roy Keane is a footballer. Christopher Dean, I have no idea. Barry Sheen, I have no idea. Kinda sad we don't have an American version of this game. Yeah, it would have been nice to play that one as well, because the questions would have been very different. I don't want to use lifelines this early, so I'm going with the footballer Roy Keane. It's Christopher Dean of no knowledge to me. I have no idea who Christopher Dean is. We get Family Feud and Deal or No Deal instead. I guess we don't get those ones then, in that case. Alright, back to the beginning. What is the name for a young goat? Kid, brat, rugrat, a toddler. I actually have no idea. I would say it's a calf. A young goat. I'm gonna go with a brat. Kid. Never heard that being said of a young goat. But apparently that would have been it. Inhamilis would have gotten the 100. We can't even get past the beginning right now. 2 difficult questions right here. Yeah, as I was supposed to be saying before, Bread Ghost, Rats only took me like 30 minutes to beat today. I should have just beaten it yesterday, to be honest. I got very lucky on the star minigame. Shooting star minigame. I actually got a round where I got close to 20k on one go. Take the 100 and bail for me. In which film did Pierce Brosnan make his debut as James Bond? GoldenEye, Silver Leg, Copper Bottom, Bronze Finger. It is D. Bronze Finger. In the Bible, in which garden did Adam and Eve live? Q, Eden, Wisley, Sissinghurst. Must have been Sissinghurst. Yeah, you don't have the other two. Exactly. Don't have to play too many game show games, I guess. I was checking your sheet for the other game shows, okay. Now these feel like beginning questions, exactly. Where might you see Michael Schumacher earning his living? Well, I guess he's still earning his living, but unfortunately he's doing it from a hospital bed. But you would see it at Silverstone. Back in those days, at least. That's how you can tell how old this game is. Which profession is synonymous with Harley Street? A very British question. I'm gonna go with, it's either publishing or tailoring, most likely. I'm gonna go with tailoring. And it is medicine. Yeah, unfortunately, if you're not British, some of these might be a tad difficult for you. Which is the case for me. Back to the beginning. Which company runs the UK's national lottery, Lotto? I'm guessing Avalon. Camelot, okay? Yeah. We can't get even to the first checkpoint right now because the questions are very British. I think it's too much questions about the UK. Yeah, this is a UK version. Let me check real quick. Pause the timer. If there is a let's see. If it is possible, there is an Australia one, which will be even more difficult, I guess. I'm not sure if there is a Europe one at all. Unpause, and let's keep going. Which insect is also the name of a famous children's books publisher? Mosquito, ladybird, grasshopper, or spider? I'm saying it's ladybird or grasshopper. I'm gonna go with ladybird. Damn, I did not know that about Schumacher. Sad that he's been out of it for almost 10 years now. Yeah, a very sad situation. For those who might not know, Michael Schumacher is former Formula 1 driver who had some sort of a skiing accident, I think. And unfortunately, is he brain dead nowadays? Or, well, something happened anyway. A very bad accident. He's been bedridden ever since. Which animal is known as the ship of the desert? Elephant, camel, rhinoceros, or cow? We'll go for the camel. Never heard a camel being called a ship of the desert, but I know that now, I guess. I wonder how many things have been cancelled since they published this game. What would arrows normally be carried in? A quiver, a shake, a shiver, or a tremble? A quiver. $300. Complete the title of the U.S. national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, Ensign, Bunting, or Flag. I think it's C, Bunting. $500. Which Nouveau wine is traditionally rushed to the UK in November? Chardonnay, Burgundy, Chablis, or Beaujolais? No idea which one it would be. I'm gonna take the 50-50. And out of these two, I'm gonna say Beaujolais. I can say a sommelier, I am not. A wine connoisseur, I am not. We got to the first checkpoint for the first time in quite a while. Let's see. Which children's fictional character is known as the Fat Owl of the Remove? No idea. William Brown, Tom Brown, Tweedledum, and Billy Bunter. Out of all of this, Tweedledum seems to be the odd man out. And I think I've heard the name Tweedledum somewhere. But I have never heard of the Fat Owl of the Remove. Anybody got any ideas before I use a lifeline? Okay, just checked my forbidden folder and the German version uses euros and probably different questions. Checking another English ROM now. And the German version most likely is in German, so we have no possibility of playing that. But is there a different ROM than this one then? I'm gonna ask the audience. No, that one is Polish, okay. I'm gonna ask the audience here. I think it's C, Tweedledum, but let's see what they say. They're fairly confident it is D. And D was... Billy Bunter. Going with that. Let's trust the audience on this one. Billy Bunter. No idea. Onwards we go. One lifeline left. A question for 2,000 squid. What is the name of the famous bell which hangs in Lloyd's of London? Great Tom, Bow, Lutine, or Big Ben? Oh, Big Ben isn't a bell. It's a clock. I have no idea. Big Ben is the tower, a clock. It ain't a bell. I'm gonna have to call a friend on this one, I think. That's the last lifeline. Big Ben is the bell, actually, I think. Oh, it is? I thought it was the tower, the clock. Fairly sure it's C, Lutine. Oof. Thank you, friend on the other end of the phone. Big Ben is the tower or the massive clock. That one I do know. Not sure if I've ever seen it. I've seen the London Eye, but I haven't seen Big Ben, I think. Never went there when I was visiting London. Which English county has borders with Suffolk and Cambridgeshire? Cambridgeshire? I think they actually say it or pronounce it Cambridge, which is weird. So is it Cambridgeshire, Cambridgeshire, or whatever? Once again, if you were British, you would most likely know this. But Suffolk, Cambridgeshire, Hertfordshire, Essex, Lincolnshire, Hertfordshire, or Northamptonshire. I know Essex is close to London, Greater London. Suffolk and Cambridgeshire, I have no idea. This is gonna be a randomized one. Kinda bad that it ends here, but whatever. Northamptonshire. It would have been Essex. God damn it. I know Essex is close to London. I should have just went with that. Well, that's that then. Would have been Essex. So I would have had it from the beginning if I only knew a little bit about the map of the UK. Anyway, back to the beginning. Australian one is different as well, but I'm sure it has Australian-centered questions. The look is completely different for some reason. Yeah, not sure if that one would be a good pick. Has a nice gold border on the lifelines. What links a musical and the device on which your luggage appears at the airport? I'm gonna say Evita. Carousel? Ah, yeah. Where your luggage appears. Evita is the, it is a musical, I think. Cats is a musical as well. Apparently Carousel is a musical as well. Evita is a musical, yeah. Exactly. What number to the dozen means at a very fast rate? What number to the dozen means at a very fast rate? I have no idea, but I know a dozen is 12. No. It's 12, not 20. Why did I even pick that? What number to the dozen means at a very fast rate? 19? What the hell does that even mean? What name is given to the administrative head of a university or college? Dean, David, Dan, Dudley. Dean. 19 to the dozen. Must be a saying. Yeah, it might be. That's the only thing I can think of either. But I've never heard the saying 19 to the dozen. Which was the final major engagement of the Napoleonic Wars? Paddington, Waterloo, Euston, and Marylebone. Waterloo. I think this is where Napoleon lost. Was he extradited to that island, or what the hell was it? I have no idea. Where did Edward Elgar replace Michael Faraday in June 1999? Back of a £20 note, Who's Who, Madame Tussauds, and Privy Council. Back of a 20 note is all I can say. I have no idea who those people are, but that's what I'm gonna go with. Who is the patron saint of lovers? Saint George, Saint Mungo, Saint Swithin, or Saint Valentine? Most likely Saint Valentine. I know who that is, I just don't know the history. Elgar is a composer, or was. Ah, okay. I have not heard that. What did the Bangles tell you to walk the line in 1986? An Egyptian, a Syrian, a Libyan, a Tunisian. Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like in, not line in. I said that wrong. I think we can just start skipping this one too. Don't need to watch the cinematic. La, 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 la. What name is given to a cluster of bananas forming part of a bunch? A hand, a splay, a brace, a foot. What name is given to a cluster of bananas forming part of a bunch? I'd say a splays or brace. Any ideas? Let me use a 50-50 first. I would guess foot, but I have no idea. Foot. So it was neither of your guesses, so I'm gonna go with mine. A brace. It was a hand. Okay. Palm. Palm. Well, palm would have been the closest forehand at least, but I did not get that right, so we're going back to the beginning. What was the furthest we've made? We got to the 32,000 question at least. Or was that what we won already? What word is used to describe bad acting or a bad actor? Salami, sausage, ham, or bacon? I'm gonna go with ham. Maybe this is a British term. Which of these is a town in Herefordshire? Herefordshire. Pisces Minster, Virgo Minster, Taurus Minster, Leo Minster. Nah, that's American too. Ah, okay. Well, easy 200 pound question. Which of these is a town in Herefordshire? Herefordshire. Herefordshire. I have no idea how you pronounce that. I am Pisces. I would go for that. But I'm guessing Leo Minster. And it was correct. For us, though, it's more overacting. Ah, okay. Rather than bad. Where in London is the National Gallery? Berkeley Square, Grosvenor Square, Bloomsbury Square, or Trafalgar Square. It's either Grosvenor or Trafalgar. I'm gonna go with Trafalgar. Trafalgar Square. Which of these is the US Military Academy in New York State? South Point, West Point, East Point, and North Point. I know this one. Spill the beans, because I have no idea. If I had to choose, I would say South Point. West Point. Okay. I had no idea. Thank you for that one. Red Ghost. Which of these is a town on the Lane Peninsula in northwest Wales? Abersoch, Abersandal, Abertrainer, or Abershoe? Someone from my high school went there. Ah, okay. No idea. So I'm gonna ask the audience. Abersoch is it then? 56% went for A. Abersoch. Well, yeah, I guess that one was... the other ones were like trainer, shoe, and whatever it was, but they were actual body parts. And this was kind of like a sock, but not sock, so it was soch. I guess that's what made it different from the rest of them. Which actor played Alf Garnett in Till Death Do Us Part? Richard Briers, Michael Palin, Andrew Sachs, or Warren Mitchell? Out of all of these, I only know Michael Palin, which I think he was one of the actors for Monty Python. And I think he will not be the actor to play Alf Garnett in Till Death Do Us Part. But I am gonna have to ring a friend already for this one, because I have no idea. I'm fairly sure it's not Michael Palin. Fairly sure it's D, Warren Mitchell. Good. Would have not known that. I wonder if they have any RNG in like the lifelines. Call a friend one and the audience one. What is the literal meaning of the term cordon bleu? Blue ribbon, blue belt, rare steak, or first class? I would go for blue ribbon or blue belt. Cordon. It's a belt or a ribbon, most likely. And most likely now that I choose 50-50, it's gonna give me B and D. No, okay. Blue ribbon. Cordon bleu is the chicken thing, right? Cinturon is a belt in French. Ah, okay. Never heard of that. Chanson is a song. What is the name of the computer in 2001 A Space Odyssey? HAL, PAL, CAL, or SAL? This one I know. It's the Kubrick film. Or Kubrick. Stanley Kubrick. Kubrick. I think it's Kubrick, not Kubrick. Hard to say, I'm not sure. Out of lifelines, way to go. What is Patsy's surname in the sitcom Absolutely Fabulous? Shit, I know the series. It's the two drunk women. Patsy Stone, Wood, Silk, or Jewel? What was the other lady's name?
Can't remember. Patsy and... I can't remember. Eddie? Eddie, is it?
I think it's Patsy and Eddie. But what is her surname? Stone, Wood, Silk, Jewel. I'm gonna go with Wood because of Ronnie Wood. Darn, Patsy Stone. Back to the beginning we go. Like said, we might be here for a small forever, but I am really enjoying this. I can't say that I'm having a bad time with this or anything. Just wish some of the questions were a little bit easier, I guess. How was singer Henry John Deutschendorf better known? John Denver, John Colorado, John Arizona, or John Utah? I had no idea that John Denver's real name was not John Denver, but I guess it is Henry John Deutschendorf. Trivia is super fun. Yeah, because some of these you like know, and some of them you can kinda guess or something. I don't think they have a lot of questions. I'm fairly sure they have thousands of questions in this one, because these games are the easiest to make, so you have to have a lot of replayability in them, so most likely they have a ton of questions. Well, at least this is not so bad as the Weakest Link game. It's so random how they just vote the crap out of you with like complete prejudice towards players. Yeah, that might be very assy. Hey, welcome Joker of God. At least the game is more fair than random BS minigames. Yeah, I think. Girlfriend, definitely not the right answer here. What metaphorically would you hand to someone as a gesture of peace? A girlfriend, exactly. Lager, girlfriend, olive branch, or £1. You would give a lager or olive branch. Historically, I think you would give an olive branch. Also, you might hand them a white flag, I guess. Which stretch of water separates Tasmania from mainland Australia? The Bass Strait, the Guinness Strait, the Carlsberg Strait, or the Heineken Strait? These are named after beer brands, so I would go for Bass Strait. Lager or girlfriend would be the realistic choice. Well, girlfriend won't give a lot of peace though, would it? I'm gonna go with Bass Strait since it's not a beer. That's my reasonable thought here. White flag is surrender. Yeah, but surrender would bring peace, wouldn't it, right? Depends on the girlfriend. Yeah, if you hand him or them their girlfriend, I guess that would be the one, right? In which US city were the headquarters of the Al Capone gang? Los Angeles, Washington, New York, or Chicago? I know it's Chi-Town, Chi-City. Chicago. How is dyspepsia more commonly known? Headache, indigestion, dizziness, earache. I'm going with indigestion based on... What is it? What do they give you? The drug? Pap smear? No. Pepto-Bismol. And that works for indigestion, right? Yeah, Pepto-Bismol. I'm going with indigestion. Pap smear, exactly. Pap smear, like I said. Indigestion. Pepsi brought to mind peptides. The rest of them are head issues too. Oh yeah, true. That was the what common denominator? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Which of these stringed instruments is the lowest in pitch? Double bass, cello, viola, or violin? I think these two are very high pitched. The cello or double bass would most likely be, I would have to say double bass. But I'm gonna listen to, well, I was just waiting for Bird Goes to hit it, so double bass would be what I would go with as well. Like how I hear things wrong, lowest pitch. It might also be just my pronunciation. Wouldn't be too surprised about that one either. I tend to mumble a ton, and when I speak Finnish, I mumble a million. For some reason, I feel like I speak clearer English than Finnish. Because I tend to mumble when I speak Finnish. When single base is not enough, double it. Who was Noggin on the Nog's evil uncle? Egbert the evil, Wolfram the wicked, Nogbert the nasty, Nogbad the bad. No idea. I do not know who Noggin the Nog is, and I do not know who Noggin the Nog's evil uncle is. Let me hit a 50-50 first. Wolfram the wicked or Nogbad the bad? Okay, from which children's story is this? Exactly. I have no idea. But, if it's evil uncle, I would say it's probably Nogbad the bad, since Noggin the Nog. Let's see. Nogbad the bad. Good. 4,000 squid. Let's go. At what temperature does water boil on the Fahrenheit scale? Ah, the classic Fahrenheit scale. It is 100 Celsius, but what is 100 Celsius in Fahrenheit? I would say it's most likely 212 degrees instead of 200, but I need the 511 from Bread Ghost. 212, yeah. Because I figure like 200 would be a little too easy to say in case of Fahrenheit, because Fahrenheit, it's not even on the scale with Celsius. 100 degrees in Celsius boils the water. Fahrenheit does not have round numbers. Yeah, that's what I kind of thought. Why on earth did the Americans have to make things hard with their need to have Fahrenheit and miles and all that crap? Freezing for us is 32 Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah, I think the British actually used the imperial scale as well. If I recall correctly. At least they use miles. And yards. They do not? Oh, really? I thought they did. America and Liberia only. Really? The British use pounds at least. And miles. Maybe not Fahrenheit. I don't know. Which British Prime Minister gave his name to a type of a bag? Wilson, Gladstone, Macmillan, or Walpole? The British don't use Fahrenheit anymore. Myanmar is the third. At least the Brits did one good choice at some point. Any idea about this one before I go for... I would go for a... Wilson or Macmillan, but I think I'm just gonna have to ask the audience. Let's go with that. Use the lifelines. Also, their stuff is not even in inches. It's all in centimeters. Their weight is in stone, though. So do they use inches or centimeters? I would... Well, yeah, hard to say. I know they use stone in weight. And pounds. Weird people. Weird people, those Brits. Very even. So there is some RNG in Ask the Audience, at least. Yeah, very helpful audience. But my choice would be Macmillan or Wilson. So I'm going with the audience and myself here. The Wilson bag. Let's see if we win or lose our 16,000. Their system is all mixed up now. They also use kilogram and grams too. And the correct answer was a Gladstone bag. Okay. Well, we don't win it there. Gladstone. Never heard of a Gladstone bag. You knew it? Okay. I've never heard of a Gladstone bag. I have no idea what it is. Also not heard of a prime minister called Gladstone either. Which of the following is the design or arrangement of stage dance? Choreography. There's no way to make this one faster. You can't skip the currency right there. Which peer gave his name to a type of tea? Earl Grey. Duke of Edinburgh. Viscount Cavendish. Lord Byron. Which former cricketer is... I think it was cricketer, not cricketer. Which former cricketer is affectionately known as Beefy? David Gower, Jack Russell, Ian Botham, or Darren Gow? Ian Botham. I should not have used the lifeline though. I should have just went for some answer and saved my lifelines. At this early stage anyway. What name is given to the act of lying under oath in a court of law? Perjury, injury, archery, or lethargy? Perjury. Which tourist attraction has the heads of 4 US presidents carved into it? Mount Bushmore, Mount Hushmore, Mount Lushmore, or Mount Rushmore? Wish they asked me the 4 corners question. I would most likely get that one wrong, but at least I could have a good guess at it or something. What is a hacket? Female journalist, a small axe, a taxi, or a pony? Could it be slang or jargon for a female journalist? I have no idea. An axe would make sense as well. A taxi, in some perverted way, could make sense. Or a pony. Small axe is a hatchet. Exactly. We're still fairly early on. I'm gonna go with my choice for Hackett, a female journalist. Got lucky on that one, definitely. Brits have weird ways to name things. Yeah, definitely do. Slice bring in another one from his guts. A Hackett, if you will. Which is the first Grand Slam tennis tournament of the year? I think US Open is the last one. I'm fairly sure Australian Open would be the first one. It's either the first or the last one. Wimbledon is during the summertime. Not sure about Roland Garros, which is the French one. I'm gonna go with Australian Open, since they have opposite seasons there. So most likely it is the first one then. Brits with their rolty-tolty pointy shooty. In the Jungle Books, what kind of animal is Shere Khan? Panther, a lion, a tiger, or a leopard? Shere Khan is a tiger, I think, ain't it? Oh, Yaiser is here as well. Nice to see you too. Yeah, I think Shere Khan is a tiger. Shere Khan is a bad one in Jungle Books, but then in Tailspin, I think he's actually one of the good ones. Oh wait, is he Don Carnage in Tailspin? I can't remember at all. But hey, try to get this. With which treatment was Dr. Edward Bach chiefly associated? Acupuncture, flower remedies, reflexology, or acupressure? Fuck if I know. I have no clue. I know Bach is a composer. I've not heard of a Dr. Edward Bach. Let's ask the audience and see how bad they get it this time. Different Bach, yeah. Very even once again, but 34% at B. Wait, was it acupuncture? No, flower remedies. Play that like homeopathy then. They're trolling me, most likely. Ooh, they weren't trolling me. Look at that. 16,000. I think if we get the next one correct, it's the one we got to the furthest. Yeah, 32,000. Was it question 11 that has been the highest one we've gotten to? I guess it might be. The Wooden O Company performs the works of which playwright? Alan Ayckbourn, Eugene O'Neill, Shakespeare, Oscar Wilde. Was Oscar Wilde a playwright or was he an author? Didn't he make books? Shakespeare made plays. Wooden O Company. Never heard of that. Yaisara seems to be serious about it being Shakespeare. I'm gonna go with Shakespeare. Yaisara, no Google. Everything has to come from yourself if you participate. But I believe that you got Shakespeare anyway. And thank you for that. I would not... Shakespeare would have been the only playwright I know out of all of that. I don't Google. Good. Because we made a pact that no one can Google. We have to get this based on knowledge only. To make it at least a little bit sensible, I guess. Importance of being earnest. Oscar Wilde's play. I had no knowledge of that. I know he made some books, and that's about that. Which is the only wife Henry VIII to be buried with him? Some strange knowledge what I have heard. Yeah. I had no idea about the Wooden O. No idea of that one. Jane Seymour, Catherine Parr, Catherine Howard, and Blaine. I have no idea of any of these. Jane Seymour is something I know as a name very distantly, but I can't say that that's going to be the right one, so I'm going to go with the last lifeline that we have. I hope he answers a Jane Seymour. Since there are two Catherines, I would venture that it's one of them. Okay. Really? Sorry, I have no idea. That must have been the shittiest friend I called. What the hell? Sorry, I have no idea. Remind me to kill whoever was on the other line. I'm gonna go with Brett Ghost's Catherine's. Same, probably the most mentioned wives. My guess is B, but it's just a guess. Well, Yaisari already got Shakespeare correct, so his guess is the best guess we have right now. I'm gonna go with Catherine Parr. Jane Seymour! It would have been my pick. Damn. So we got 32,000. That doesn't get us anywhere, though. Yeah, I had heard Jane Seymour somewhere, but I had no idea that that was the correct answer right there. Well, whatever. We'll go back to the beginning then. Alright. What name is given to the first 10 amendments to the Constitution of the USA? The Bill of Rights. 32,000 would finish my collection. I hardly have like 30 cards or something, so most likely it would not finish my collection anywhere near. I have no idea, maybe it would. Maybe someone would be selling their GBA collection of loose cards for 32,000. No idea. Which of these tribes invaded Britain in the 5th century AD? Corners, curves, angles, bends. Angles. Gilga didn't spend even anywhere near that much either. He's a savvy businessman, our Gilgatex. Which of these is not one of the 7 colors of the spectrum? Violet, indigo, gray, orange. I would say gray, since it's a very off color for a spectrum. What color is indigo? If I had to guess, I would say it's like blue or green. Somewhere in the middle, like turquoise. Because your favorite. I do like the color gray as clothing colors, yes. It is a blue shade, okay. Traditionally, what does a red sky at night mean to a shepherd? Delight, joy, surprise, cheer. A shepherd. Surprise. Delight. Okay. Well, now you know that.
Nyss satt i ett sänk.
Back to the beginning. Gotta go. Good luck. Thanks for tuning in, Break Ghost, and helping me out with a few of those musical questions, particularly. Have fun, whatever you do. Which would you use for telling the future? Business cards, birthday cards, tarot cards, or credit cards? Tarot. Tarot cards. Yay, tarots. Or is it tarots? I think it's tarots. Which Israeli coastal city shares its name with a type of biscuit? Ashdod, Jaffa, Haifa, Gaza. Well, Jaffa biscuits. Haifa is a city in Israel where the first guitarist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers is originally from. Haifa, Israel. A little slow fact. Jaffa. I pronounce it tarot cards. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be tarot cards, not tarot. Tarot. I think it's tarot, right? Kinda depends. Heard both. Tarot and tarot. In which English county is Land's End? Wiltshire, Cornwall, Somerset, Devon. I'm gonna say Somerset. It's Cornwall. Who was a leading character in The Avenger? John Steed, Mike Mount, Harry Horse, Charlie Charger. I actually have no idea, not a clear idea anyway, but I'm gonna say John Steed. Hey, Chosen Last is here too. Tarot cards. Yeah, tarot or tarot, something like that anyway. Which of the following is a famous brand name for shoe? Hush Puppies, Quiet Kittens, Mute Swans, Muffle Mice. I'm gonna say Hush Puppy. Are they the very soft type houseware? Like slippers or something? Which of these was a French philosopher? Jean-Luc Picard, Jean-Luc Away, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Luc Picard is the Star Trek commander. Jean-Luc Away, I'm not sure at all. Jean-Paul Gaultier is a clothier, so it's Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Gaultier is the clothier who actually made the wardrobe for Fifth Element, my favorite movie. In which country did the game Mahjong originate? New Zealand, China, Turkey, India. China. Hunted. Which small rodent is associated with a headlong rush to destruction? Gopher, gerbil, squirrel, lemming. Well, a gopher is not a small rodent, to be honest. I'm gonna say gerbil. Then again, gophers destroy stuff in the US at least. Lemming? Really? Lemmings, you know. Lemmings don't exactly destroy anything. They're just trying to get to the goal. I guess so. Thank you for that, Inimbilus. I mean, they do, like, make their way through walls if you make them, and destroy stuff if you make them, but I think lemmings are just trying to get to the goal, right? Have you played Lemmings? Back when I was a kid, yeah. Haven't played it in years. I was never really a big fan of the game, to be honest. I have played a similar game called Spirits, which I actually beat. I found it very Lemmings-like. What term describes the lowest possible temperature? Complete zero, minimum zero, absolute zero, total zero. Absolute zero. Lemmings drop down if you don't stop them. Yeah, that's true. That is true. From which animal is prosciutto obtained? Lamb, cow, chicken, pig. Cow. Oh, pig? Shoot. I had no idea. I thought it was actually beef. But apparently it's a pork. Well, that was totally on me. We got 1,000. Way to go. Who is first in line of succession to the British throne? Prince Edward, Prince Charles, Prince William, Prince Philip. Prince Charles. It's fancy bacon. Prosciutto. Prosciutto is like tasty. Tastier than a motherfucker. But then again, so is bacon. What is an exorcist supposed to get rid of? Rubbish, toothache, evil spirits, weeds. Dang, you said it faster. Hell's Kitchen taught me that. Fancy bacon. I've never heard that being said about prosciutto. Prosciutto. What term describes a person who is in low spirits? Down in the mouth, over the hill, down at heel, out of the loop. Over the hill means you're dead, I think. I'd say out of the loop sounds like you're not in the business, the deal, the talks. Inhimilis. I'm gonna say down at heel. Down in the mouth. Fine. By what popular name is the bell tower of Pisa Cathedral known? Wobbly Garret, Leaning Tower, Inclining Steeple, Bendy Spire. The Leaning Tower. Would be nice to see it sometime in life, I guess. Which fictional adventurer traveled around the world in 80 days? Phileas Fogg, Philip Mist, Paul Pouring Down, Peter Light Drizzle. Isn't it Phineas Fogg? I thought it was Phineas, not Phileas. I love the cartoon they had of that back in the day. Yeah, I know it's Fogg, but I thought it was Phineas, not Phileas. Who captained the Nautilus in the film 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Captain Kirk, Captain Corelli, Captain Scarlet, Captain Nemo. I think it's Captain Nemo. I don't think I've ever seen the full cartoon anywhere. Should try to find a copy of it and watch it. I know they have The Journey to the Center of the Earth and Around the World in 80 Days. That's made with the same animal characters. Which of these is not a brass instrument? Tuba, flute, French horn, trumpet. I think the flute is not a brass instrument. You only need Sandokan in your life, though. I think I've heard of Sandokan, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen a single episode of Sandokan. I do remember my roommate talking about it, though. Who in 91 became the first Briton in space? Briton, whatever. Helen Mirren, Helen Baxendale, Helen Sharman, Helen Shapiro. Out of all of these, I only know Helen Mirren, but she's the actress. So it's definitely not her. Or is this supposed to be a trick question that she played in space? Or maybe she got sent to space? I won't believe it's Helen Mirren. Flute is woodwind. Yeah, I kind of guessed that it was something like that. The other ones are brass instruments. Yeah, Helen Mirren is an actress, not a astronomer, astrologist, whatever would it be called? Astronaut. I think astronaut is actually the word. What is the name of the Test cricket ground in Birmingham? Eddingley, Trent Bridge, Eggbaston, Grace Road. I'm not even gonna call that bastard again, since he's probably gonna say, sorry, I have no idea. Big help he was back when we actually needed him. C. I'm gonna go with what the audience says. Edgbaston. Woohoo, got that. Got that one. Let's go. $2,000. Wait, this is for 3,000 now, right? 4,000. To whom was the pop classic American Pie a tribute? Eddie Cochran, Chuck Berry, Gene Vincent, Buddy Holly. Didn't these three die? in the, Hey, Ionisaatio, howdy ho. Welcome to, Who Wants to Become a Millionaire. If you want to participate, the only rule here is don't use Google. If you know, and you can say. And I do appreciate the help too. I think Eddie Cochran, Gene Vincent, and Buddy Holly are the ones who died in the airplane crash, right? Chuck Berry is the originator of rock and roll, pretty much. It's not Chuck Berry, most likely. Even if he is the odd one out of these three. I'm trying to think about the lyrics. Did you write the Book of Love, or did you have faith in God above, if the Bible tells you so? Blah, 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 blah. I'm not sure if they mention any of these in the song. Buddy Holly? Not sure. Me neither. But that's the only idea I got too right now. I'm gonna go with Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly has a song for him. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Ionisaatio. We got it. Buddy Holly, Weezer has a song called Buddy Holly, so that's definitely towards him. But I had no idea that American Pie was for him. No idea. Question 8. Let's see what we get. Awesome! Awesome! What name is given to a geographical index? Cartograph, globe, gazetteer, almanac. Almanac is for a calendar, I think. Cartograph or a globe would most likely be the one. We only have that one phone call left. A globe is also a geographical index, but I think cartograph is what we're looking for here. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go without calling. I'm gonna say cartograph. A gazetteer. Okay. Well, we got fucked again. This is never gonna end, is it? Let's go. Which of these is a homemade petrol bomb? Harvey Wallbanger, Pina Colada, Tom Collins, Molotov cocktail. Shit. I don't think people carry globes around for that. Gazetteer. Gazetteer. I don't know what sort of a geographical index that is. On which continent is the geographical South Pole? Australia, South America, Antarctica, Asia. Antarctica. Molotov cocktail, a staple when Russians come in uninvited to visit. I used to call it Molotivin cocktail back when I was a kid. By what name was the Eastern Europe Mutual Assistance Pact also known? Budapest Bloc, Moscow Mask, Gdansk Gang, or Warsaw Pact? It's the Warsaw Pact. What term is used when a sitting MP changes parties? Crossing the floor, hedging your bets, doing a runner, taking a dive. Member of Parliament. So this is very British once again. I'm gonna say crossing the floor if you think about the Parliament in Britain. Because they would just walk to the other side, right? Crossing the floor. Seeing as how they sit in the Parliament. There. What is the name of Dennis the Menace's pet pig? Snorter, Trotter, Greenback, or Rasher? Shit. I have no idea. I would go for Rasher, most likely. I only know Dennis the Menace's neighbor. I should watch the movie sometimes. The 90s movie that they have about him. I have no idea who played the father, though. But I do remember some scenes of the movie. I'm gonna go with Rasher. First checkpoint. What symbol on a road sign indicates side winds? Lion hat, fan, windmill, windsock. I would most likely go for a windsock. Ooh. Got it. 2,000 squid. Yup. 4,000 squid question. Question number 7. Who created the fictional Chief Inspector Morse? P.D. James, Colin Dexter, Ruth Rendell, Ellis Peters. No clue. No clue at all. I'm gonna ask members of the audience. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. Hopefully a clean answer this time. Well, that's pretty clean. So it was Colin something, I think. Colin Dexter. Here's we go. 4,000 squid. Up next, question 8 for 8,000. Would we? Can we get to the second checkpoint this time around? To which animal does the adjective lupine relate? Or lupine? Lupine or lupine? Goats, pigs, wolves, coyotes. It's wolves. I also only know that because of Arsène Lupin. Arsène Lupin. And the Harry Potter one. Professor Lupin. How do you say that? I have no idea. But yeah, that's why I thought it was wolves. Which is the only sport which provides an official bodyguard to the monarch? Javelin, archery, shooting, equestrianism. Equestrianism is horses. Vilea lupinea. Jukka. Equestrianism means horses. Which is the only sport which provides an official bodyguard to the monarch? I would go maybe for equestrianism right here. Because doesn't the Royal Guard have horses? Is that the thing? Let me go for 50-50 first. In this case, I would go for archery then, I guess. But would a bodyguard have a bow? Or a spear, most likely. A javelin. Then again, a javelin is a thrown instrument, not a spear, technically. Shit. Royal Archers. Yes. Goody. 16,000 squid. Let's get this. Is it the... Yeah, it's next to checkpoint. Let's see. Which film is a sequel to The Hustler starring Paul Newman? Color of Money, The Sting, Cincinnati Kid, Cool Hand Luke. They are all Paul Newman movies. Color of the Money is the right one here. Sting is one of my favorite movies of all time. Cool Hand Luke might be my favorite movie of all time. I love Paul Newman, and he's been the background for my phone for ages. I don't think I've seen Cincinnati Kid. I've seen Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. But yeah, Color of Money is the correct answer here. It also stars Tom Cruise. I saw The Hustler about maybe a year back or something. The full movie is on YouTube, I think. It was watchable, but kind of a long-ass movie to me. It is very old. Haven't seen The Color of Money. I should check that at some point. Fast Eddie is the name of the character Paul Newman plays in that. What name is given to the spring term at Oxford University? Hilary, Tertius, Rex, May. No fucking. What a British question again, I guess. Please answer something this time, you piece of crap. Don't say, I have no idea. I'm saying Tertius myself. Look at this. I calling? Who the hell am I calling? They're giving me shit every single time. Tertius. Let's see. Hillary. The spring term at Oxford University is called Hillary. Great. Back to the beginning. Which of the following is an alkaloid drug found in tea leaves and coffee beans? Iodine, caffeine, ethane, and bromine. Iodine or iodine. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. In the novel by Charles Dickens, who became Oliver Twist's best friend? Artful Dodger, Foxy Lodger, Tricky Bodger, Sly Codger. Artful Dodger. What does the T stand for in the trade union NUT? Toddlers, tuners, teachers, tipsters. I have no idea, but I'm gonna go with tipster. Teachers. Okay. Cool. Which of the following is an ITV police drama series? The Hill, The Mill, The Kill, The Bill. I think The Bill. All teachers are pretty nuts. Well, it's like some of these questions that are just out there. You really need to know stuff if you want to get them right, I guess. The name of which fruit is often used to mean an unwanted third person? A melon, a blackberry, a green gage, or a gooseberry? Unwanted third person. Like the third wheel. I'm gonna go with gooseberry. Ooh. Never heard of that though, but got it right. I'll take it. What is the first name of Stan Laurel's comedy partner Hardy? Peregrine, Wilfred, Desmond, Oliver. I think it's Oliver Hardy. Laurel and Hardy. Which is the gland or cavity at the root of a hair? Binnacle, spinnacle, barnacle, follicle. A follicle. A hair follicle. Me and Ionisatio are not that big on follicles nowadays, except maybe for the beard. Hair follicles, not so much. In which country is Rio de Janeiro? Colombia, Brazil, Peru, Chile. Brazil. Rio de Janeiro. What would you usually do with a curry comb? Groom a horse, prune a tree, rake the lawn, spice a dish. Well, curry comb, I would go for spice a dish, but curry doesn't really come in a comb form, does it? Groom a horse, I don't think it's called a curry comb. Rake the lawn, no, that's rake, yeah, I think. Prune a tree, spice a dish. I think it's one of these two. Let's do a 50-50. Prune a tree. Groom a horse. Now you know that. Okay. Complete the name. Rolling Stones, whatever. Curry comb. Never heard that. Which of these is not a chess piece? Queen, king, knight, viscount. Curry comb. Who was the UK's first woman prime minister? Margaret Thatcher, Barbara Castle, Lady Astor, Betty Boothroyd. Lego. Which of these words meaning a quick look is derived from Arabic? Gander, look-see, shufty, glance. Take a gander. Have a gander. Have a glance. Have a look-see. Shufty. Shufty is the only one that sounds Arabic to me. But maybe look-see if it was like L-U-K-S-I. This is the only one that sounds Arabic though, so... Shufty. Never heard of that though, being used in English. What runs from the last Sunday in March to the last Sunday in October? British summertime, football season, vernal equinox, grouse season. I'm gonna say grouse season or vernal equinox. The football season starts around August or July, I think. I was gonna say vernal equinox. British summertime. All the way from fucking March? Really? Quite a summer you guys got over there. In the traditional Australian song, who or what went waltzing? Laura, Edna, Matilda, Glenda. Waltzing Matilda. Which of these is on the south coast of Cornwall? The reptile, crocodile, lizard, alligator. Yo. Reptile. My answer. A lizard. Cornwall lizard. Which is part of the British police force? Unique twig, particular root, special branch, singular leaf. Singular leaf. Will we ever get to 1,000,000? That's the real question here. What traditionally is left out for Father Christmas to fill on Christmas Eve? Vest, suspenders, stocking, pants. Christmas stocking. Which of these is a cheese and also Britain's largest gorge? Cheddar, Stilton, Gouda, Emmental. Out of all of these, the only ones that sound British is Emmental and Cheddar. I'm gonna say Cheddar Gorge. Good thing this is not in real life. Yeah, I guess so. Wouldn't be making anything, right? Only lose that money. In the nursery rhyme, which bells say oranges and lemons? St. Martin's, Bow, St. Clement's, Shoreditch. Would have gotten away with max $500. I have no idea. I'm gonna say St. Clement's. Okay. Got that 500 squiddery-doos. Which of these is the UK's longest road? M25, A3, M6, A1. M25 is the largest number. A1. Good. Which of these is an American military decoration? Orange liver, purple heart, crimson kidney, pink lung. What in one's cap is said to be an achievement to be proud of? Four-leaf clover, rabbit's foot, heather, feather. A feather in your cap. Which go together to mean totally opposite? Chalk and cheese, cakes and ale, bread and water, rock and flour. I don't think I've heard this one at all. I'm gonna say rock and flour. Chalk and cheese. Okay. Nu satt I ett sänk. Which of these is a station on the London Underground? Baloo, Sooty, Winnie the Pooh, Paddington. Which is a weakness in a person's character? Achilles' heel, Hector's elbow, Paris' knee, Priam's nose. There was another Achilles question earlier on about where he was hung from when he was being dipped into the river Styx. From which country does Beaujolais wine come from? Germany, Greece, Sweden, France. France. Beaujolais was another one of the questions as well. Like when is it drunk or something. Which breed of dog is also a Canadian province? Chihuahua, Dachshund, Newfoundland, Spaniel. Newfoundland. What name is given to the physical components of a computer? Freeware, hardware, software, shareware. Sorbet. Wasn't that one of the questions earlier that I got completely wrong? Inhimilis beat my ass about that one. It was the one about Sorbonne, I think. French University or something? I can't remember. What is the name of the bogeyman? Bogeyman or boogeyman? I think it's boogeyman, right? Even though it says bogeyman. Created by Raymond Briggs. Fungus, moss, lichen, toadstool. No idea. Gonna go with fungus. Good. Seems like the phone call is pretty much the worst of the lifelines, to be honest. Since it can't just say, sorry, I haven't got a clue. How is the word hundredweight correctly abbreviated? Hundredweight, covet. Well, definitely not covet. Shh, I have no idea. I'm gonna say this though. Covet. Like C as in century. Shoot! These questions. Which would you not expect to find in a pack of playing cards? Clubs, sapphires, spades, diamonds. I guess if you got very lucky or knew a lot of things, you could get easily to the million, but I just want to do this clean. Let's say if we have not done it in 5 hours, I will resort to using Google just to get to the million. I do not want to spend more than 5 hours on this game, I think. What general name applies to European imitations of American westerns? Spaghetti westerns, carbonara cowboys, pasta pictures, fettuccine flicks. It's not like I'm not having fun with this, but at the same time, it could take a literal forever with guesswork of my own to get to million, depending on the questions. What is the plural of the word ox? Oxen, oxes, oxo, oxere. Ox. In which unit is the height of a horse measured? Foot, hand, arm, toe, arm. Foot. Right? Why would it be anything different than a foot? A hand. A hand. What the hell? Which of these is a branch of the British Armed Forces? S4C, BBC, CNF, CND, RAF. Royal Air Force. I spent 20 hours on my Millionaire. Yeah, my challenge is very relaxed. I can use, I can use save states and stuff if I just completely want to do it. I will mark it not beaten as clean then, though, if I do. But yeah, I'm definitely not gonna spend 20 hours here, I guess. Which verb can go before Scotsman, sorcerer, and squad? Flying sorcerer, flying squad, flying Scotsman. Did you get to the million question a lot, chosen last? Did you have to do it many times to get that far? At which site in ancient Greece did the gods answer man's questions? Teletext, CFAX, Oracle, View Screen. I'm gonna say CFAX. Oracle. Okay. You got there twice. Okay. Were you bummed when you got it the first time and did not get the million? What is the title of Margaret Mitchell's only novel? Gone with the Wind. Well, only novel? Maybe she has longer books than novels then. I don't know. Who formed a famous film comedy duo with Lou Costello? Bud Abbott. Abbott and Costello. What type of creature is Beatrix Potter's Miss Tiggy Winkle? Dormouse, hen, hedgehog, squirrel. Beatrix Potter's Miss Tiggy Winkle. I have no idea what a dormouse is, so I'm gonna select that. A hedgehog. According to the popular phrase, how many does it take to tango? 2. So what is the highest one we've gotten up to? 64,000? The question. We never got it right, I think, but that's as far as we've gotten to, I think. Which of the following traditionally accompanies rhubarb? Butter, mustard, custard, gravy. Custard. Rhubarb and custard. What was the nationality of the first man in space? Yuri Gagarin. Russian. The name of which animal is used to mean an improperly constituted court? Giraffe, elephant, wolf, kangaroo. Improperly constituted court. An elephant court in that case? Not sure if I've heard this one, but I'm gonna go with elephant. A kangaroo court. Cool. Which of these is a major city in southern France? Toulon, Toutai, Toulouse, Toulouse. 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 What can somebody be said to have in the belfry if they are slightly eccentric? Cats, rats, mats, bats. Bats in the belfry. Belfry is like a clock tower, bell tower or something, I think, right? Which lightweight wood is traditionally used for model construction? Balsa, oak, elm, mahogany. Mahogany is hardwood, I think. Oak is hardwood as well. Balsa and elm, I'm not sure, but I'm going with balsa. Which letter of the alphabet is used to denote food additives? Balsa is so soft you can shape it with your nail. Ah, okay, I had no idea. Of this one, I have no idea either. No, E. E. Isn't it E? For some reason, yeah. Definitely E. That's right. E. Which national park is in both Somerset and Devon? Brecon Beacons, Peak District, Exmoor, Snowdonia. I'm gonna say Peak District because I have no clue. Exmoor. Thank you for the British questions, game. Which of these is an offensive weapon? Bell cleaner, wrist wiper, finger polisher, knuckle duster. Who made a famous ride from Boston to Lexington in 1775? Lester Piggott, Paul Revere, Lady Godiva, Princess Anne. I'm gonna say Paul Revere. Based on Assassin's Creed. Let's see. How were Groucho, Harpo, Chico, and Zeppo known collectively? The Marx Brothers. In which section of an orchestra would you find the timpani? Strings, brass, woodwind, percussion. Timpani is a drum, I think. Kind of like the sound of a timpani, to be honest. If I recall correctly. What is the name of the famous English horse market? Smithfield, Sotheby's, Tattersall's, Billingsgate. I think it's Sotheby. Tattersall's. According to the saying, what color does the pot call the kettle? Black. Pews? Is pews a color? I've never heard that. Pot calling the kettle black. Which of these is an informal name for a clerical collar? Horse collar, mouse collar, cat collar, dog collar. Clerical collar. Let's say mouse collar. Dog collar. Which of these is an inlet on the east coast of England? The rinse, the soap, the wash, the spin. Say the wash. Which of these sports starts from a tee? Cricket, golf, tennis, darts. Sometimes you get like super easy questions. Of course, all the 500 questions are supposed to be super easy. But damn, do some of the questions become super difficult. Who is known as the father of radio? Timpani, Marconi, Rigatoni, Pepperoni. Marconi. I have no idea, but pepperoni and rigatoni are food. I think rigatoni is pasta. And timpani was the drum. To whom is Jeeves Butler in the books by P.G. Wodehouse? Bertie Wooster, Sherlock Holmes, Raffles, Lord Peter Wimsey. I have no idea. I'm gonna say Lord Peter Wimsey. Bertie Wooster. Yeah. According to the song by Burt Bacharach, what keep falling on my head? Raindrops. Raindrops. What is the fruit of the horse chestnut tree called? Horse chestnut tree called. Hip, acorn, conker, nutmeg. I think it's actually conker. Who was the Roman goddess of love? Victoria, Tracy, Sharon, Venus. Sharon! According to St. Matthew, it is easier for a camel to go through what? Eye of a storm, eye of a tiger, London Eye, the eye of a needle. Eye of a needle, okay? Thanks for that. I had no idea what it might be, but kinda guessed it could be thread the needle or something. I don't know. Ben Sherman is famous for the manufacture of what? Tanks, shirts, greeting cards, chocolates. Shirts? I was thinking about the Sherman tank. Apparently not. Me. Which of these is a lake in Utah? Salt Lake. I have relatives living in Salt Lake. According to the saying, what grow from tiny acorns? Hair, mighty oaks, big acorns, monsters. Then again, what might grow from tiny conkers? On which continent is the country of Ethiopia? Africa. Which is the world's largest desert? Kalahari, Great Sandy, Sahara, Gobi. Great Sandy? Never heard of that one. A British Standards Institution approval mark is in the shape of what? Airplane, a parachute, a kite, or a balloon? Oh, kite? Already used the 50-50 for 1,000 question. That's very good. Super good. Treasure and baskin are which types of fish? Cod, shark, anchovy, herring. I'd say that in... no, a thresher shark. And a basket. I'm gonna say a shark. A thresher shark. Which country is the newest member of the Rugby's Union Six Nations Championship? France, Italy, Ireland, Scotland. These three are most likely there already before Italy. But I'm gonna ask the audience. I have no idea. Ireland and Scotland have to be there at least. The crowd says Italy as well, so... And France is right next to England, so they would have been there before, if they're even there. So, Italy is my final answer. Yep, yep, yep. Finally getting somewhere at least, but still so low. It's the 8,000 question next. What name is given to the smallest blood vessels in the human body? Capillaries, veins, arterioles, arteries. I would say capillaries, because those are the ones in your eyes, and most likely the smallest ones. Capillaries. Yes. What does the C stand for in the acronym UNESCO? Committee Central Cultural. I have no idea. I would say commission or committee, but then at the same time, isn't UNESCO the one that takes care of like preserving some in like locations and whatnot? Wouldn't it be cultural then? Suojelukohde. Unescon suojelukohde. Eikö se ole niitä? UNESCO protects stuff. Exactly. And I think they protect like landmarks, buildings and whatnot. So that would go for cultural, I think. But commission could be at the same time. United Nations, blah, 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 blah. Might be a commission or committee too. Exactly. I'm gonna phone the stupid ass friend who hasn't gotten anything correct pretty much. But I'm gonna go for cultural. I think I'm gonna go for cultural. I'll guess it's at D. He's saying the same thing, so let's go for cultural then. Ooh, it was correct. That's all the lifelines though. 16,000. 32 next, right? Who invented the clockwork radio? Frank Hornby, Trevor Bayliss, Thomas Edison, Dyson. I'd say Edison. Didn't he use it to call people? Or was Bell the one who invented the telephone? I'm saying Edison though. Or Hornby. On the horn. But that would be another... telephone thing. Shit. Dyson is a Hoover, right? A vacuum cleaner. Fuck. Thomas Edison. Final answer. Let's see. Shit. Trevor Bayliss. Fuck me. According to the saying, a man's house is his castle. Still haven't gotten past the 64,000 one. Which of these is used for an ineffectual young upper class man? What? Oh, George, Whoopi, David, Jolly Roger, Hooray Henry. Jolly Roger, I guess. Hooray Henry. Okay. What was Humpty Dumpty sitting on when he fell? Horse, wall, drawing pin, bicycle. A wall. Best sketch, by the way, from Spede Passanen. A man's home is his castle. I'm not sure if I know that. I know Spede's the one where he needs a beer. That one I do know. On what did Noah and his family survive the flood? Ark. Getting all biblical here. Ah, that is the beers one. Ah, okay. Yeah, that one, that is a good one. I like that one. I need a beer every day. Which of these countries is split in two by a famous canal? Argentina, Australia, Panama, Libya. Panama. 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 I need 1 bottle of beer a day. It's just funny, like his pronunciation. I just like it. A bottle of beer a day. Which US president was fatally shot in a theater? Kennedy, Washington, Lincoln, Eisenhower. Lincoln. By whoever the fuck. I can't remember the dude's name. Not Jack Ruby, definitely. What color shirts does the Welsh national football team traditionally wear? Oh, fuck do I know. I'm gonna say green. Welsh green. Red. Exactly. The entire idea about that was to bring Finnish humor onto the international market. It was? I had no idea. Who is famous for the gunfight at the OK Corral? Wayne Dweek, What a Twerp, Wyatt Earp, Winston Guam. What a twerp. Must have been that one. And to teach Finnish people some important words. Yeah, I think the teaching part would have been like the one go-to thing there. Where would a liverbird come from? London, Liverpool, Mauritius, Hebrides. No idea. I actually took the W there. Okay. Got 100 squid. Let's go. That was the This is Humor sketch. Ah, okay. Which of the following is a name for Ireland? Scarlet Leaf, Emerald Isle, Sable Sandbank, Azure Isle. I think Emerald Isle. Which MP contains party discipline in the House of Commons? Lash, whip, stick, hand. Maintains party discipline. Don't they shake a stick at people? Whip. Veto. Britain. Which of these is the most northerly points of mainland Scotland? John O. Shillings, John O. Rhodes, John O. Pennies, John O. Crowns. I'm gonna say John O. Shillings. John O. Rhodes. Pie in the face. This is humor. Then he tries to do the same to someone and he still gets the pie in the face. Or maybe it was cake at some point. But anyways. Which one of these was a cult film of the 90s? Moors dancing, stamp collecting, line dancing, train spotting. Train spotting. Did you bring the carrots? The last thing I told you was to make the carrots. It's no fun without the carrots. Well, why have you not brought them? Cause I told you to fucking main the carrots. Which imperial unit is Which imperial unit of measurement is equal to 2.54 centimeters? An inch. A fathom. Must have been a fathom. Did you bring the carrots? If you are trying to be careful, what are you said to be walking on? Pea pods, onion skins, eggshells, apple pea. Eggshells. Whose choice means no choice at all. Hobson's, Thompson's, Johnson's, Benson's. Fuck do I know. Hobson's. Ooh, correct. Yeah, I totally knew that. I totally knew that, man. By what name was the Nat West Cricket Trophy formerly known? Cutthroat Cup, Imma Cup, Wilkinson Cup, Gillette Cup. Gillette Cup. Oh! Look at that. In the letters PLC after a first name, what does the P stand for? Profitable, premium, purchase, public. They all sound very plausible for me. What does PLC stand for? Public Limited. No. Purchase? Shit. Let's ask. 59% for D, public. Was it? Well, you're obviously turning British since you seem to know all of these. Yeah, exactly. The master cricketer. Slice. Which of the following spirits is distilled from sugarcane? Rum, gin, whiskey, vodka. Rum, I think. Golf applause. Oop. University boat race takes place from Putney to where? Tower of London, Hammersmith, Mortlake, Big Ben. Is Putney even in London? Well, it has to be because all of these outside of Mortlake, though. Do they do it in London or Mortlake? Definitely Mortlake. I don't think Putney is in London. That's the best. Lifeline used though. I like the 50-50 pretty much the best. What are the staff at Pontin's holiday camps called? What? Well, it needs a lake for the race. Fuck. What are the staff at Pontin's holiday camps called? Green coats, yellow coats, blue coats, red coats. No fucking clue. What the fuck are the Pontin's holiday camps? Holiday camps? Well, red coats goes British are red kind of people. I guess at blue coats. Well, let's look at blue coats. Ooh, red kind of people, especially during summertime. Definitely. And wartime too, right? What in classical mythology was Ichor? Underworld, wing horse, elixir of life, blood of the gods. Ichor. Classical mythology. Blood of the gods. Let's go with what Joker says. I have no idea. Thank you. Yellow blood is a god's blood. Oh, okay. New things I'm learning here. Thank you for that one. Definitely good at this point of the game. I had no idea. 64. This is the highest we've been. Again. In Einstein's formula EMC2, what does the C represent? Total capacity, speed of light, magnetic density, universal constant. It is the relativity theory, isn't it? EMC2. E equals C2. B, speed of light. In classical Greek, Roman mythology is too much not to be aware of that. Let's go with speed of light. It is the relativity theory, isn't it? Energy equals mass times speed of light up to. Thank you for that, Inimilis. I had no idea. We are the furthest we've ever been. Question 12. Which month of the Muslim year is Ramadan? It is summertime, ain't it? Shit, have they spent it already? But wait, is the Muslim year the same as our summer? And yes, they have spent it. So then it is June in that case. Ramadan changes each year. The 9th? Oh no! Oh no! Maybe the Muslim year doesn't start when our year starts or something. But yeah, it is usually the summertime that they spend it, I think. It moves forward with like a couple of weeks each year. Is it true? I think you usually see people celebrating Eid. That's even how you pronounce it, during summer, but maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know. But I would have guessed summertime as well. Good to ask questions that require a specific year for it to be correct. Could it be? Yeah. It sounds a bit weird. I don't know. So during a time when they put Muslims to work in Lappi during winter, they got horrified when the sun never came up. Really? But do they really do it during that time? It sounds weird that they would be celebrating Ramadan or Eid in winter time. I don't know. Which one of these is an English Premiership football ground? New Trafford, Blue Trafford, Old Trafford, Borrow Trafford. Ye Old Trafford. Okay, I'm gonna give it 20 minutes still. When we get to 2:30, we'll be stopping for today if we do not get there. Which one of the following is a wrestling hold? Third Napoleon, Quarter Wellington, Half Nelson, Part Montgomery. Yeah, because they only eat after sundown. In the summer, it never sets in, so Lapland at one point, you know? Which famous train ran between Paris and Istanbul from 83 to 61? Eastern Rocket, Orient Express, Asian Flyer, Balkan Bolter. Might have been summer. Yeah, during the summer, sun never sets. Ain't that the thing? It almost stays up all the time. At least it's very light. I remember it being winter during the tourist times. What is the name of the dysfunctional family in the US Dallas soap? Weeping, Bearing, Sheepin, Ewing. I think Ewing is also a name for that famous basketballer. Patrick Ewing. From the 90s. Who made a name as a mechanic in Neighbours? Dame Edna, Clive James, Kate Blanchett. Isn't Kate Blanchett in Neighbours? Dame Edna has a talk show, or had a talk show. Shame they won't have questions regarding Married with Children because it's American. Yeah, that's true. Clive James sounds like a male name out of all of these. I mean, Dame Edna technically is male. Kate Blanchett and Kylie Minogue are ladies. Are they both Australian, by the way? Kylie Minogue is, but Kate Blanchett is she as well. I'm gonna go with Clive James. Chauvinistic answer here because talking about a mechanic. And it would have been Kylie Minogue. Way to go. That's what you get for being chauvinistic, I guess. Which island is a part of New York City? Narrow Island, Short Island, Wide Island, Long Island. 15 minutes to go. Let's see if we can do it. Should have been Dumb Island. Which of the following is not a type of pasta? Tandoori, tagliatelle, cannelloni, vermicelli. No, cannelloni. Cannelloni is the sweet something, right? Tandoori is a type of chicken or sauce or whatever, I think. Or an oven. Is it an oven, actually? A tandoori oven. Which of these is a revolving dish for condiments? Idle Iris, Napkin Nora, Lazy Susan, Dawdling Dora. Idle Irish. Lazy Susan. Yep. Which was the title of Village People's UK #1 single? RSPCA. UNESCO. Any UNESCO. That's the one that should have been. You actually got the UNESCO question right. That was cool. This in which stone is said to bestow powers of persuasion? The Rosetta Stone. No? Blarney Stone. Oh, wait. Is the Blarney Stone the Irish thing? Which is the correct first name of the singer Miss Tekanawa? Kiri Tekanawa. I had no idea she was female, though. Who, in the Star Wars films, inherited Jedi powers? Jack Stargazer. Mark Moonraker. That would have been the one, right? What is the currency of India? Lek, dollar, dinar, rupee. Clappa, clappa, clappa. Clappa, clappa, clappa. What number is indicated by the bingo call Two Fat Ladies? 6688 GG, no, not GG, 9933. Two Fat Ladies. I'm gonna say 88. Why would they be ladies though? They do look kind of like babushkas, right? Two Fat Ladies, 88. Way to go. Now you know that. Or now I know that at least. Which of the following is famous for his diary? Lemuel Sears, Lionel Watches, Samuel Pepys, Percival Spies. I'm gonna say Samuel Pepys. I have no idea why, but I just know the name somehow. In which event did Jonathan Edwards set a world record in '95? Ooh, no idea. Won't say a running one. I'm saying high one or triple jump. I'm saying triple jump. Ooh, good. I don't think the Brits are very fast, so it ain't a running one, at least. What is used to register a foul jump in a long jump competition? Magic Eye, Plasticine, Video, Buzzer. Plasticine. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-bam. We all have all lifelines still, but let's see how long. Diamond and graphite are pure forms of which chemical element? Sulfur, potassium, sodium, carbon. Pasta carbonara, right? Question 9. In which British city are the sports grounds of Sophia Gardens and Ninian Park? Belfast ain't British. Cardiff, I think, is Welsh. Dundee sounds Australian to me or something. I'd say Liverpool, but I don't know Sophia Gardens and Ninian Parks. I wish Finland would reboot Family Feud, aka Voittokotiin. Voittokotiin with Nikke Lingnell. I'm gonna use 50-50 and say Liverpool, because I think Cardiff is Welsh. Vittu! But then, again, maybe Cardiff, maybe Wales is considered British. What the hell? Fuck. I ain't never gonna get through this game, am I? Who in the well-known fairy story has a magic lamp? Aladdin. Cardiff. Cardiff Afterlife. What should you mind if you are particular about your lung? Your P's and Q's, your X and Y's, your C's and D's, your A's and B's. P's and Q's, I think, right? Which Greek island gives its name to a variety of lettuce? Kos, Corfu, Rhodes salad. Kos? No, Rhode Island. I was thinking about Rhode Island, most likely. And Thousand Island dressing or something. I don't know. What color was the brick road followed by a yellow brick road by Dorothy and Friends? Which word describes trees that shed their leaves each year? Deciduous, decimal, delicious, delectable. Decimal. I don't know. Deciduous. Okay. Which is an official document allowing people to travel between countries? Passport. Passport. Passepartout. Which phrase means one who likes lounging at home watching TV? Couch potato, divan dreamer, sofa slouch, or bed bee? Dude, decimal system made me sure it was not that. Thessaloniki is the second largest city in which European country? Agaris. Which is a World Heritage Site on the north coast of Northern Ireland? Idris Avenue, Giant's Causeway, Cyclops Walk, Magog's Pavement. I'm gonna say Giant's Causeway, I have no idea. But I don't want to use a lifeline. Whoa! Essen! Ah! Crane Gaming, hey. If you want to participate in Millionaire, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, answers are free. But you need to know, you can't check Google. Jesus! Jesus! What does a parasite live on? A host. Whoa! As it. Ai! Toi oli aika hyvä. Ai! Ja mennään! Eikö sä huutanut noin? Ai! Yes! Whoa! If you ordered escargot in a restaurant, what would you be eating? Prawns, squids, snails, frogs' legs. Escargot is snails, I think. Ooh. Ah, best parasite is still the zombie one. What you doing to the sound of one man dying? This is it's a Finnish wrestler that me and Crane Gaming know. Our classic. Yeah, fucking difficult questions. Some of these are easy, but then when it comes to the British questions, because you need to know a lot of... Exactly, look at this shit. In which town is the local radio station Arrow FM based? Who the fuck knows this outside of Britain? Who the fuck? They're kind of meaty, but definitely not worth €10 for 6 pieces. 8 snails on the weekend. I don't think I've ever had snail, to be honest. I'm gonna ask the audience, maybe they know. Buckingham, cause arrows at a castle. Could be. What was C? Was C Buckingham? Hastings. Alright. I guess we'll take Hastings. No fucking idea. I have no fucking idea of these British delicacies called F&Ms. Fucking radio stations. Jesus. Ugh. What color is a full UK photo card driving license? Pink. I'm gonna take pink. Based on the fact that the European and Finnish one is pink. And they were in the EU when this was. Makes sense, but blue probably. Fuck. I'm gonna say pink, based on the Finnish one. Oof. Oof. Got it. Jesus. Question 9. What is the speed limit for a car towing a caravan on a UK motorway? Fuck do I know this shit? And you have to think in miles still at that point. Isn't it 80 in Finland? Which would make it like 55 in that case. I guess 60 or 55. Yeah, because it's the odd one out. Then again, would you have signs pointing 55 on anything? I'm gonna go with C, what the telephoner says. Because 55 is an odd one out and doesn't sound like there would be a sign or marker for 55 miles. I actually don't know what the Finnish limit is. I think the caravan one is 80. Isn't it? What is the capital of New York State? New York, New York. New York City. Or Rochester, or Albany, or Buffalo, New York. Fuck, I don't know this one either. It ain't Albany. I know that much. Vittu! It's Albany! Shit! Cunt! Ass! Titties! And I even said, it ain't Albany, definitely. Fuck me. Should be 80 on most things. I know light kärry can go up to speed limit. Yeah, you mean peräkärry, right? Seems you don't know that much, exactly. Ringo. The Beatles. The Beatles. John, Paul, Ringo, and George. Rear kärry, peräkärry, rear kärry. A donkey, if you will. In the famous song, To Where Did Frank Sinatra Ask to Be Flown? Fly me to the moon. Let me whoa around the sun. Which of these is a sculpture by Auguste Rodin? The nuzzle, the hug, the kiss, the cuddle. I have no idea. I know Rodin by name, but I don't know his sculptures. Famous race course at Entry is in which city? Manchester, Liverpool, Bristol, Glasgow. I'm gonna say Bristol. Liverpool. Fine. Who was a major figure during the English Civil War? Oliver North, Hardy, Reed. I'm just gonna say Reed. No, Cromwell, of course. Oliver North was some shady guy in the 80s in the USA, I think. For which of these purposes would jump leads normally be used? To start a car. To snare a rabbit. That's what it would be for. 2 minutes left. Can we get to 1 million? Oliver North, yeah, was a shady guy. I remember his song from the Animaniacs. I only know of Oliver North because of Frank Zappa and Jesus Thinks You're a Jerk. Which of the following means a group of islands? Archipelago, Achilles, Archipelago, Armadillo. Archipelago. Archipelago. Apart from being a dancer, what was Mata Hari? Aviator, comedian, spy, magician. I think a magician. A spy. How are the Prime Minister and senior ministers known collectively? The wardrobe, the dresser, the cabinet. I think the cabinet. Mata Hari. What is the popular name of Royal Botanical Gardens? Line Gardens, Wait Gardens, Trail Gardens, Kew Gardens. Kew Gardens, okay? Complete the name of the famous U.S. horse, the Kentucky Derby. This is the last one we're doing today. Let's try to get it. In what unit is speed measured at sea? Knot.
Would it be cool if we win the million right now in the last possible set of the day?
To which profession does the adjective thespian relate? Counting, acting, medical, teaching. Acting. According to the title of a Beatles song, how many days are there in a week? Eight-day week, most likely. Because it's like a long-ass week, so 8-day week in that case. I don't think I've heard the song, but... Which of these is a Japanese martial art? Fondue, Mondo, Kendo, Speedo. Okay, let's get this money. Which of the following is not a medical condition or complaint? Aneurysm, botulism, cronyism, astigmatism. Damn, best martial arts names. I'm doing Speedo. Aneurysm and botulism are definitely medical conditions. Cronyism and astigmatism. I'm gonna use 50-50. It's cronyism. Too foul. Too foul. Drop trow. What in World War II was a doodle bug? Inhimilis. Inhimilis. Hit me up. Yeah, I was just about to say astigmatism sounds like an eye thing. Anyone. I don't want to use a lifeline right now. What is a doodle bug? Fuck. Inhimilis has no idea, so that's where you know you're in deep shit. Some bomb? That I know. Okay, so flying bomb in that case. Jäiseri! Jäiseri! Perkele! Perkele! Let me, because Jäiseri got that one right, let me give you a favorite video of mine that I posted on YouTube about Jäiseri ages ago. I'm not sure how he'll feel about it, but I think he likes the video himself as well. I just put it on private nowadays, so it's not visible. Let me get the link. Yeah, boy. No. Okay, if he says no, then I'm not gonna post it then. Let it be a private video. Just watched it for the first time today in like years. It's still one of my most viewed videos on YouTube. Unfortunately hidden nowadays. Which color light indicates a ship's starboard side? Fucking no idea. Red, green, white, blue. No idea. We will ask the audience, because I have no clue. Well, not a Swedish friend, so no idea. Yeah, same here. I have to give the same. I think in that case, Inhibilis should know, right? 48% say B. What is B? Green. Starboard green. There we go. Up to 16,000. We're still getting there. Let's get that million. Question number 9 for 16,000. How long is a trimester? 3 weeks, 3 years, 3 days, 3 months. A semester is a full year, right? A studying year, so trimester should be 3 years, right? I'm a poor Finno Swede. I don't own a boat. 3 years. A trimester, right? Vittu! 3 months! Vittu. I should have said that. Yeah. Should have said. Or should have waited for you to put. You were too slow at typing 3 months, so that's you. Ah, Mister and Semester. I tapped out fast as hell. You fucker. You fucker. You're the reason why we didn't get through. It's on Inhumilus today. A year is longer. Vittu. Anyway. Pause the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. So how far was it that we've gotten so far? 64,000 questions, I think. Anyway, let's go. Who prowled the streets of Whitechapel in the late 1880s? Jack the Dripper, Kipper, Ripper, Slipper. Fairly sure it's Jack the Ripper. Shoot. Audio's a little too high, let me fix that. Maybe better now. Not as loud as it was before. What color goes before movie, Peter, and plaque? Green, yellow, blue. Peter, green. What color goes before movie, Peter, black? Blue, Peter, blue, plaque. Blue movie. Blue movie, blue Peter, blue plaque. Huh? I have no idea what that was supposed to mean. Let's see. By what nickname was Martha Jane Cannery better known? Calamity Jane, Catastrophe Kate, Disaster Doris, Debacle Debbie. Some kind of a cowboy back in the old days, I think. Calamity Jane, if I'm not mistaken. Might be. Which of these is a play by William Shakespeare? The Whirlwind, the Tornado, the Cyclone, the Tempest. $200. Apart from being a dancer, what was Mata Hari? Hey! This is the first time we're getting the same question. So maybe we're starting to loop them, finally. Mata Hari was a spy. Because this is one we got last time. At least once. I wonder how many questions the game has altogether. The name of which animal... Hey, this is actually a similar question as well. It was a kangaroo court. That's weird. Are we really starting to loop them this early on? Only been playing this for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Who is the handmaster of Hogwarts in the Harry Potter books? Gandalf, Dumbledore, Catweasel, or Merlin? Easy set of questions this time at least. Got to the 1,000 pretty fast. Let's see how far we can keep going. Which of these is not an arch enemy of Batman? Look at this. We're getting super easy questions this time. This might be the million run, wouldn't it? Dogface, Penguin, Catwoman, Riddler. Dogface. The arch enemy of Batman. Let's see. Which country is not on the Arabian Peninsula? Oman, Yemen, Saudi Arabia, Iran. I have no idea about the Arabian Peninsula. Yemen and Oman, it could be, most likely. Saudi Arabia is most likely the Arabian Peninsula. Iran is near... Is it near Black Sea or Dead Sea? Dead Sea must be, if it even is. I'm gonna go with Iran here. Let's see. Iran! Got it right. Didn't even have to sacrifice a lifeline for that. We're up to question number 7. What was Mussolini's first name? Benito, Benulio, Gianni, or Stefano? Benito Mussolini. Yeah, outside of that Peninsula one, this has been super easy questions for some reason this time around.
Which supermarket chain was founded by Sir Jack Cohen? Waitrose, Somerfield, Sainsbury, or Tesco? I've only ever heard of Sainsbury and Tesco. I'm gonna have to take a crowd answer on this one, or lifeline. I'm sure the British people would know who founded it. They're saying Tesco as well. Somewhat even on some of the answers, but Tesco was easily the odd man out, so we're going with Tesco for 16,000. Here we go. Keep it going, keep it going. Who invented the clockwork radio? Once again, a duplicate question. We had this earlier, which I answered Thomas Edison, but the correct answer was Trevor Bayliss. So we are up to 64,000 right now, which is as far as we've gotten, and we still got 2 lifelines left. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. This is the second attempt today, which would be pretty funny if we got it right this time around already. On which Olympic Games was the 1981 film Chariots of Fire based? Alright, this is completely new to me. I don't have the answer for this one, unfortunately. I've never seen the film either. I know the film, but I've never seen it. I'm gonna call a friend and hope he gets this right, because I have no idea. I just hope he doesn't answer the basic, sorry, I have no idea this time around, because I have no idea either. Fairly sure it's C. I hope you're right, because this is for 64,000. Was correct. What is the next one? How far are we up to? This is as far as we've gotten in the game so far. I think this is the furthest we've made. Next one is for 125,000. So we have 4 questions left with 1 lifeline to use still. Let's see. On which river does the city Leeds stand on? I have no idea. Ouse, Aire, Don, or Trent? I know the city Stoke-on-Trent. I wonder if Leeds is close to it. I am gonna use the last lifeline for this and see if Trent stays there. Trent did not stay there. So it's Don or Aire. I have no clue. I'm gonna go with Aire and hope for the best. Oof. So 0 lifelines left. 250,000 question. 3 questions and we'd have it. Let's see what sort of a question we get. What is the jargon spoken by the hooligans in Clockwork Orange? Gridditch, Quit Nuns, Natsat, or Nasdog? I have no idea. I've seen the movie, yeah, but I only remember them saying some of the words like droog. And what else? But I don't know what they name the jargon. It ain't Nasdog. Definitely. I would go for Natsat or Gridditch. Gridditch sounds way too likely. Quitnung? No idea. I would say Natsat, but this might be my doom. Anyway, I'm gonna go with my answer, Natsat. Whoa! 2 questions left. Can we make it? Can we make it? We got very lucky this time around anyway because of the duplicate questions. There's 2 questions left and we're up to 1 million. Let's see what we get. Which element is added to rubber in the process of vulcanization? Sulfur, silicon, sodium, strontium. Revulcanize my tires, post haste. Hey, Hando, welcome. Ooh, 2 questions left. I have no idea which element is added to rubber in the process of vulcanization. You would think... it's either sulfur or sodium. Sulfur... you'd think that sulfur would, like, damage the rubber. But then again, sodium would do the same thing, most likely. Silicon would be an idea. What even is vulcanization? I have no idea, to be honest, but I know Simpsons has the joke about Mr. Burns going to a gas station and telling them to re-vulcanize his tires. So I feel like it has something to do with traction or friction. Do tires have silicon in them? Strontium, I have no idea what strontium even is. But it would kind of like be the odd man out of these guys. Which could be that it is used to vulcanize rubber. What the fuck? I wish I had a 50-50 in this one. If they got rid of strontium, I could say that it's not that one. Fuck me. Otherwise I would just go for something, but this is 2 to 1 million. You know what? I'm gonna go with strontium because it seems like the odd man out of these to me. Same as silicon does at the same time, but strontium. Let's see. Sulfur. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but that's the highest we've gotten up to. That was only 2 questions, and we would have gotten 1 million. But whatever, only the 2nd attempt today, so maybe better that it did not end there. Who in the well-known fairy tale has a magic lamp? Another duplicate question. I'm kind of hoping for duplicates now, so we'd get there. What general name applies to European imitations of American westerns? Another duplicate question. Spaghetti westerns. Fettuccine flicks. Let's get this. In the ancient Roman calendar, what was the name given to 15th of March? Eyes, rides, sides, hides. No idea. I'm gonna go with eyes. Apparently it was correct. Pain which bridge means an endless task? 4th bridge, Severn bridge, Humber bridge, Tower bridge. I only know Tower bridge, so I'm gonna go with Tower bridge. 4th bridge. Okay. Very British once again, most likely. I have no idea. Which is an official document allowing people another duplicate question? Seriously wonder how many questions the game has, because we're getting all duplicates right now for some reason. We didn't get like a single duplicate last stream, and now we're not getting anything but. This is another duplicate question. I mean, I don't mind, as long as it helps us to get closer to 1 million. Which of these is a town in northern Scotland? Candle, Tallow, Wick, Flame. I'm gonna say Wick. I've heard it somewhere. Just a sec, the cat's trying to get out. This is another duplicate, I can just answer that. You will. Which insect is known as the daddy longlegs? I think that was, well, that's the name of the spider. Crane fly? So technically not a spider then. I've never heard the word crane fly, unfortunately. Yeah, to us it's a spider anyway. Lucky. Fuck it. Go. At least we got a new question, finally. Which is the fastest pace of a horse? Canter, walk, gallop, trot. Gallop. Which of the following is a road safety official? Gobstopper guy, lollipop lady, bubblegum bloke, wine gum woman. No idea, but I'm going with gobstopper guy. Lollipop lady. Great. Ah, you knew that one. Shit, should have waited for that one then. Knew something. I've never heard lollipop lady. Ah, wait, is she like one who stays on the road, stands on the road and shows people not to, Wait, she might have the stick, that's right. Yeah. Now that I understand. True. Kuuluu puhuttavan vaan tikkareista täälläkin. Jep, mulle tuli just mieleen, kun sitä niin alkoi miettiä. Which of these are dark patches on the solar surface? Sun pimples, sunspots, sun acne, sun zits. I'm gonna say sunspots. According to the title of Strauss Waltz, what color is the Danube? Pink, green, blue, black. I have no idea. I'm gonna say pink. It's only for 200 anyway. Ah, Bread Ghost, hey. Right on time, but just like you pretty much said it just as I pressed it, so. Which of the following is a geological period? Jurassic. The Blue Danube, the Waltz. No idea. I might have heard about it some point, but you would know it if you had heard it. Could be. Who is the heroine of the children's story The Three Bears? Snow White, Gretel, Sleeping Beauty, Goldilocks. Bread Ghost, if you missed it, we just got to 500,000, this penultimate question, a while ago. So, alright, let me check the waltz real quick. Wonder if I've heard it. Ah, it's this one. Ah, okay, I just didn't know the name of it. I would have definitely known this one as the tune, but I never knew the name of it. Might have to go a minute in or two, so hear the familiar part. Yeah, exactly. I did know the tune, but I've never heard the name of it. Or might have heard the name, but just didn't remember it. Another duplicate question, oxen. This one I knew, even if it wasn't a duplicate. Even I know the duplicate, or the plural of ox. In the nursery rhyme, which bells say oranges and lemons? This one we heard as well. I mean, seen as well. It was Saint Clement. Saint Clement. Saint Clement. A lot of duplicates today, so definitely, or most likely we will make it to 1 million this time around. Who was John Lennon's second wife? Yoko, Patty Boyd, Jane Asher, Marianne Faithfull. I only know of Yoko Ono, so I'm gonna go with that one. I know who Marianne Faithfull is, and I've heard Patty Boyd. Jane Asher, no idea. I remember one movie with Marianne Faithfull that ends kind of wild, to be honest. Can't remember the name of the movie, but I think it was like Mick Jagger and Marianne Faithfull. Or Marianne Faithfull and someone. A weird road flick, technically. The name of which cheese means beautiful country? Dolce Latte, Bel Paese, Roquefort, Parmesan. No idea, but I would go for Bel Paese. Because Bella, whatever. Yeah. Let go, let go. Which rock star has daughters named Jade and Elizabeth? Eric Clapton, Mick Jagger, Paul McCartney, Sting. Don't think Eric Clapton has kids. He had that one who died. I'm not sure if he has more. Mick Jagger might have kids. Paul McCartney definitely has kids. Sting has a son. Did a warm up for him when he played here. Joe Sumner or something. Can't remember. I'm gonna go with Paul McCartney. Mick Jagger. Look at that. Well, luckily it wasn't too far away anyway. Yet. In the traditional Australian song, who... Well, another duplicate. Matilda went waltzing. Ton of duplicates. Which Israeli coastal? Another duplicate. Jaffa. All we're getting is duplicates. I shouldn't be complaining, but it is kind of weird to me. I wonder how big of a question pool they have. If something has a low priority, where would you proverbially put it in? The top shelf, the front cupboard, the bottom cabinet, the back burner. You'd put it on the back burner. Which of these was a series of children's books? Larks and Niles, Geese and Ganges, Thrushes and Trents, Swallows and Amazons. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with Thrushes and Trents. Swallows and Amazons. Fine. Complete the well-known phrase, like a red rag to a... Well, bull would make sense at least. Never heard that one though, but that will make sense. Like a flame to a moth. That one I would have known and heard of. Which verb can go before Scotsman, saucer, another duplicate, flying? Z. What type of key can be used to open a large variety of locks? Ghost, vampire, skeleton, zombie. At least we're still getting some questions that are not duplicates. Which is a hook-shaped peninsula in Massachusetts? Cape Cod, Cape Haddock, Cape Herring, Cape Eel. I have no idea. I kind of feel like I've heard about Cape Cod and Cape Herring. I'm gonna go with Cape Herring. It was Cape Cod. Look at that. Massachusetts. Boston. Which of these is a branch of the duplicate? Which of these is a branch of duplicate? Exactly. Royal Air Force. Which of these tribes invaded Britain in the 5th century AD? It was the Angles. Oh yeah, as we're playing this right now, me and the wife have read reports that the Queen is doing pretty bad right now. Might be that she's passing soon enough. Which tree shares its name with an American ski resort? Apple, aspen, elm, ash. Aspen. That'll make international news. Yeah, it is a very big event. Seeing as how she's been in charge of the country for, what, 70 years already or something? On which of these islands are the towns of Ramsey, Peel, and Douglas? Jersey, Isle of Man, Isle of Wight, Anglesey. I have no idea. I'm gonna say it's either Isle of Man or Isle of Wight, most likely. Jersey and Anglesey being islands, perhaps. I have no idea, but I have heard of Wight and Man. I'm gonna go with Wight. And it would have been the Isle of Man. What color was the yellow brick road? Duplicates. Duplicates, duplicates, duplicates. Which of the following is the US intelligence agency? CBI, CIA, DBI, SBI. So if the Queen dies, the next ruler would be Prince Charles. And Catherine would be made a queen. A presumed queen. I mean, Prince Charles would be King Charles after that, most likely. But the wife said he could even pass the opportunity and pass it on to what I think would be the reasonable direction, would be to give it to his son, Prince William. Because he's way younger than Charles. Charles could even die in a few years, who knows. The relatively reasonable thing would be to give the helm to Prince William, I think. Under what title did Warner Brothers release many other cartoon shorts? Crazy Carols, Looney Tunes, Silly Jingles, Batty Songs. The Looney Tunes. I've beaten a few Looney Tunes games, I think. I have one on the original Game Boy, at least. What name is given to the act of lying under... This is another one. Perjury. This is actually the third one we're seeing this, I think. Perjury was there a few times before, if I recall correctly. In Japan, 100 sen make what? Yen, most likely. Haven't heard of sen, because the yen is relatively small anyway. Which singer was known as the Force's sweetheart during World War II? Vera Lynn, Shirley Temple, Doris Day, or Connie Francis? It ain't Shirley Temple, I know that much. Most likely be Vera Lynn, Doris Day, or Connie Francis. I feel like I've heard all of the names. Gonna go with Vera Lynn. Ooh. Got it. Got it. Which of the following is the American term for a rustic or country person? Hayseed, corncrake, barley mow, or peppercorn? Hayseed Dixie. I guess they can go with hillbilly. Or hick. 8,000 question. Ken and Me is the autobiography of which veteran Coronation Street actor? I know the series Coronation Street, but I have no idea which one this is. I'm gonna ask the British audience. They most likely wouldn't know. Oh, crap. They actually don't. 37 and 36 for A and B. I mean A and C. Gonna go. William Roach. Oof. Thank you, British audience, for the 8,000. 16,000. What is the iron gate at the entrance to a medieval castle called? The Barbican, Portico, Rampart, Portcullis. Saying it's Barbican or Rampart. I've heard the name Rampart more often, though. I'm gonna go with Rampart. Portcullis. Fine. So it wasn't that either. We got 1,000. Whoop-de-doo. Which is the... This is a duplicate Emerald Isle. So close getting to that 500,000 question. Wish we would have gotten that one, though. It was a very difficult question for me, though, so... No wonder we didn't get it. Which of these sports starts from a T? Another duplicate. We're brute forcing it through the game right now. We've been asked so many questions that there is no way we can win this. In which English county is Land's End? We got this last time, but I can't remember. I said Devon, I think. Can't remember if it was right. I'm gonna go with the same one. It's Cornwall. Okay. Which of these following would you find in working in a casino? Was croupier, another duplicate. With which sport is Sir Stanley Matthews chiefly associated? Lacrosse, ice skating, water polo, football. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with water polo because it sounds pretty British to me. It's lacrosse or water polo. It's football? Sir Stanley Matthews. No idea who that is. Who would live in a monastery? Another duplicate? That shouldn't be too difficult to get even if it wasn't. Who formed a famous Phil comedy duo, Bud Abbott? Another duplicate. Abbott and Costello. Just give us duplicates and let me go to 1 million. Educationally, this is another duplicate, which was arithmetic. Which of the following is a legendary Greek hero? Ariel, Ajax, Persil, Omo. I know this one, Ajax, they base... I think they base Warriors as Ajax off of that Ajax or something. With which form of public transport is Route Master most associated? Airplane, train, bus, taxi. No idea, but train lines cannot really change, to be honest. Airplanes could, but I'm not sure if Route Master is associated with that. I'm gonna go with bus. Because bus routes would change, I think. Easiest out of those ones anyway. Taxis don't have Route Master since they can't pick routes beforehand, usually. Who scored the so-called hand-to-God goal in '86 World Cup? Rudi Völler, Jürgen Klinsmann, Diego Maradona, or Oscar Ruggeri? Diego Maradona. The hand-to-God himself. Hand of Jesus? Perhaps. Or God. Stormont is the seat of the National Assembly of which country? Australia, New Zealand, Canada, Northern Ireland. This one I have no idea of. It is 4,000. I would say... Oh wait, it wasn't Austria. I thought it was Austria. In that case, I have literally no idea. I'm gonna go with a 50-50. And since I thought Austria before, I'm gonna go with Australia. Let's see. Northern Ireland. Fine. What name is given to the first 10 amendments? Duplicate. Which member of parliament contains party discipline in the House of Commons? Maintains... I can't read anymore. It's a whip anyway, because this is a duplicate. I think I said stick before when asked, and that was wrong. If you're trying to be careful, what are you said to be walking on? Another duplicate? Eggshells? I mean, the later questions are definitely not going to be duplicates usually because we haven't gotten that far, to be honest. Usually, anyway. Which of the following is a famous Greek dramatist? Euripides, Euripides, or Chateiarides? I think Euripides is something I've heard of, at least. Euripides. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Which of the following is not a fielding position in cricket? Stopgap, cover, slip, long leg. Only 1,000. I'm not gonna use a lifeline in this. I don't know because never heard. I'm gonna say stopgap. Ooh, got it right. I have never really been a cricket fan. Neither have I really watched it at all. It's very British and Indian to me. Maybe even Australian, who knows. Not something for me anyway. What name is given to a drama in which all or part of the dialogue is sung? Prologue, opera, cantata, oratorio. I'm gonna say opera. This might be a trick question maybe, but... At least it wasn't a trick question in that case. 2000. Which of these is a famous motor race in the USA? Indy 500, Indy 500, yeah. Could be opera or oratorio technically, but opera more common. What is the difference between opera and oratorio? I haven't heard of oratorio at all, to be honest. In which city is the independent radio station Minster FM based? Liverpool, York, Birmingham, or Bristol? Oratorio isn't acted out usually, and there are a lot more choruses. Ah, okay. This is another UK-based question, so hard to do anything but go for the audience here. It was York, I guess, the answer. Let's see. Do the British audience know which it is? They seem to have known which it is. York was the common answer. Correct answer, not common answer. With which country does North Korea share a land border? If South Korea was here, it would be easy to say. Japan is definitely not the answer there. Thailand, I think, is not the answer either. I think Thai is lower, and Vietnam is lower as well. I would go with China in this case. Who wants to be millionaire? Poor edition. Well, Japan is an island, exactly. I think China is the answer here. Yes. Are Vietnam and Thailand actually under Japan? They could be. They could be. Yeah, I got to 500,000, the second to last question today, but still didn't get it. Which gas comprises over 70% of the sun's mass? Hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, helium. No idea, to be honest. I'm gonna take my 50-50 here. Helium and hydrogen. Vety ja helium. Helium would explode, right? I'm gonna go with Vety, as in hydrogen. Yes! Yes! That was only 32,000 though, and my best lifeline used in 50-50. 64,000. Let's see. What type of an animal is a burro? Jackal, a rabbit, a wildebeest, or a donkey? Is a donkey. This one I actually know. Because of El Burro from the Diablos in GTA 3. This is El Burro of the Diablos. Carne con burro. Meat of a donkey. Whatever. Which London road is so named because Charles II took regular walks there? Constitution Hill, Birdcage Walk, Pall Mall, or Strand? I'm gonna take Constitution Hill because that sounds like I know it. Birdcage Walk would make sense though. Constitution Hill was correct. Great. The same one we've gotten to before, is it? Yeah. No, wait. No. 250 we did get before, but this ain't the highest we've been. Which of the following is not an event in competition men's gymnastics? Parallel bars, rings, asymmetric bars, vault. It is asymmetric or parallel. I think parallel bars sounds better than asymmetric bars, but because they are side to side. Asymmetric, they are asymmetric, I think. No, wait, they are symmetric, not asymmetric. They are side to side, so I'm gonna go with asymmetric bars. 250. Hope it's not a mistake right here. Yes. Alright, so this is the same that we got into before, the 500,000 question. Let's see if we can finally ace the last 2 questions. Now that we've gotten this far. We still have a lifeline to use. It is the shittiest of them though, so. Who was the first Protestant Archbishop of Canterbury? Thomas A. Becket, Thomas Cranmer, Thomas Wolsey, Thomas More. Hey, Quadri. Quadri, if you want to participate, answers are okay. You can participate, but Google isn't allowed. Or checking the answer anywhere else. Bing ain't allowed either. Ask Jeeves ain't allowed. Beckett sounds familiar, maybe, but don't know for real. I'm gonna call my dumbass friend here, just for safety. I have no answer myself. We will go with Beckett, unless the phone gives us something else. I have no idea. I'll guess at B. So there's 2 friends to choose from, and I'm choosing my video game friend here. Kellekään vaan soittua, niinpä. Thomas Cranmer, better be right, or I'll kill the friend on the other end of the phone. Oof. Hey, this is the furthest we've ever been. This is the ultimate question. For $1 million dues, buckaroonies, pounds, sterling, whatevers. 1 million. Can we finally get it? What is the question? We have no lifelines left, by the way. Which of the following applies to a form of set theory in computing and logic? Furry, silky, woolly, fuzzy. I'm saying it's either woolly or fuzzy. I think I have heard of fuzzy logic somewhere. I'm out, so am I. I have no idea. I'm gonna go with fuzzy logic. 3, 2, 1, double A. Are you absolutely sure? For 1 million, let's go. Fuzzy logic. Oh! We got it! $1 million! Baby, we got a house. $1 million. No, 1 million pounds. $1 million sterling.